And we are done. There we go. The video's finished. So let's get into our live stream, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. Oh, you won't in a minute. That's due to the video ending.
That's fine.
Oh.
There we are.
Yep.
Help,
Hello.
it's dark.
Okay, cool.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to our next episode of the Firewall Isolation. Oops. Oh, that's not what I wanted. What happened to the...
Oh.
What?
Okay, yeah. It started as soon as you changed the scene again. Right, we'll take a look at that later. I'm just making a mental note.
Okay. I'm listening to the stream. We are all coming through now.
Yeah, I'm listening as well.
Okay,
yeah,
good.
We're good. We're Gucci.
Cool. Glad to know it all come out for the most part there. First off, everybody, would like to welcome you all to the Firewall Isolation Episode 2, the Digimon D&D we have here live on JCD. We'd like to also point out that if there's any technical issues with the microphone, apologies, we are looking into it.
We believe it's Voice Mod's fault. Maybe restart it one more time just quickly, just so it fully resets now that we've changed the scene and you don't need to change it again.
Yeah, I can certainly do that. So while that's going on...
Just do it for like 30 seconds.
All right. Glad you loved the intro, War Acolyte.
Yes.
Hi, War.
It's beautiful. Hello.
Hello, War.
Hello, interweb people. Introduction.
Yeah,
Welcome,
excuse any glitches that may happen with microphone. We don't know why it's happening. We're trying to solve the problem as to why it may be occurring. But it only seems to occur when we change scene on OBS, so we'll be taking a look at it once session ends.
I think Fujimon got
to
to the wires again.
How many times have I gotta tell him not to do that? Seriously? Come on.
Fujimon, it's the voice you spoke to before. You might want to avoid the wires. They're not spaghetti.
Oh, Jesus.
But it tastes like sparking.
Oh dear. Anyway, welcome everyone to Firewall Isolation Part 2. Welcome to our quiet little stream. My name is Brownie, and I'm glad to have you guys joining us on the adventure here. Wow, it's been a while since I did the opening. I have forgotten what my usual words are. You must have rolled pretty high to find our quiet little stream. As I said, I am Brownie, your game master, and joining us is the ragtag crew as you hopefully know and love them. Let's go over introductions. Joining us tonight, we have... Hey, we got Dust.
Hello, I'm Dust. You will not find me on anything. I'm just a first-time streamer sort of thing.
We're also joined by Del.
Hi, everybody.
We're joined by the maker of that opening, Jahara.
Hello. Yes, I bent some pixels for you all to have a nice little opening. I hope you appreciate it.
We certainly do.
Yeah,
round of applause. Round of applause. Round of applause. Round of applause. Yes, very good. She did a fantastic there. We're also joined by Welsh.
Hello! No star, everyone. It is your favorite Welshman. I hope you're my favorite, because I'm probably the only one you've ever heard of if you've never heard of my lovely home that has a dragon for a flag.
Tom Jones. I tried. I tried. We're joined by Kristen.
Hello. It is I from the land of the Scottish people.
Good evenings. I'm joined by Aeon.
Hello.
How's everybody doing tonight? We all looking forward to this adventure?
Yes, we are.
Oh, I've been so dying to play.
I'm so glad.
That roaring opening you gave us last month with the reveal of a friendly, massive Mecha Godzilla and what is coming our way. I am looking forward.
I'm so glad. So, first of all, we'd also like to point out, just to those who are new to our beloved little adventure here, this is the Firewall Isolation, our Digimon D&D stream that we're doing here on the Joy Charge Gamers. The video will be going up hopefully by the next day if you're watching this here on YouTube. But if you're watching us live, it will be up there for your viewing pleasure. And hopefully you guys will look forward. We aim to get out a session each month during the second Sunday of each month. So hopefully you guys will enjoy the adventure. We had quite a lot of fun for getting back into things on that one with some very highlighted moments. But I think before we fully get started, I should bring a voice to do our recap because, well, there's somebody who I don't think I could ignore out of all this. I need to get him out of the box.
Oh yes.
Oh, no.
Hold
Not the
on.
bar.
Hold on. Allow me to. Where is it?
Yeah. Oh,
I'll
it's
fucking
that.
ring him. Hold on.
Yeah.
Where is he?
You mind? Yeah. Do you have him on speed dial?
Yeah, I think I do. Give
Yeah.
me. Here we go. Ah, you picked up. Okay. Hi. I know you've not heard from me in a while, have you?
But everything. It's so good to hear that voice again.
There we. I know, right? Thank you.
Yeah.
Can you come do the recap for us, please?
The recap. Oh,
Yeah.
They're still doing that adventure.
No, new one.
Oh,
Things happen. Can't explain.
Fair enough. I will be right over as soon as I can. I'll
Thank
look
you.
forward to see
Thank
you
you very
all.
much. Tell Dorbekmon I said hi.
He moved out.
Yeah, no, understandable. He kind of lost his job.
Yeah.
But if you still keep in contact with him, tell him I said hi.
Well, there. I'll
Even
be
though he
there
probably wants to
momentarily.
burn me to cinders.
I'll be there momentarily.
Tell him we
Gotcha.
got Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, he can come over for Dunkin' Donuts later if he wants.
So what do you say? Is he on his way?
Yes, he's coming now.
Oh, perfect. Oh, that must be him now. I'll go let him in. Ah, so good to see you, Morgan Freeman.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you. Hey, well, good to see some familiar faces there. Is that Aeon, Kristen, and Dallasy then?
Oh, yo.
Yep.
It's well good to see, and boy, you've got new people. Do I have to introduce myself to the new guys?
Hello.
Hey there.
Hi.
Hey there, everybody. My name is Morgan Freeman. Nice to meet you. I know the name is stupid, but I suppose I'm here to that recap. Did you still get my Dunkin' Donuts?
Yes, we will. You can have that once the recap is done.
Oh, certainly. I'm bad. Did that guy get that music playing for me? I need to personally get that. The boy. Oh, that's the music. That's the wrong music. Advance. I'm sorry. There we go. Now let's come. Okay, has the music come through, everybody? I hope so anyway. Perfect. Okay. Well, I suppose it's been a while since I've done this, so please excuse me if I make a mistake. Last time on the Firewall Isolation, we joined the adventure of a brand new group of heroes on the D&D experience. But we first witnessed an encounter with 6 previous humans who left their time in a digital world of young terror. But now without a little bit of conflict kicking in, we were then introduced to our 6 brand new adventurers who were ready to join in on this brand new adventure, both for the better and for the worst end-of-the situation. We were Giant Felicia, James, Uber, Thurfina, and Emily. The 6 humans who had not much interaction with each other before were brought together into a brand new adventure into the land of where they are now. But they were adjusting themselves and figuring out their next move, they get at 6 Digimon who were eagerly awaiting their appearances. But before things could fully settle in, they were greeted by more and more problems. They ended up having to be rushed over to the remains of a ruined city, Terra City, by their guide, When they were a center, the heart of the city, which the summoning circle was awaiting for them.
I don't know how that happened.
Did somebody leave during my
Are you
story?
good there, Welsh? You alright?
Yeah, sorry.
No worries. Keep on going.
That's fine. They're left, which means I don't gain a freckle. But as the humans were expecting the summon circle, they're greeted by two individuals who are happily awaiting their appearances: the mighty Mecha Machine Digimon and a wise proctor himself of Wisemon. But just as they were about to get the information on exactly why they were called to such a place, they were called out from beyond the entrance of the city, where a voice was calling that they had been surrounded. What exactly has encountered our brand new heroes? Will they be able to get themselves home? What has happened to Romero City? And do the familiars know my order for Dunkin' Donuts? Well, want to find out on this episode of the Firewall Isolation. Thank
Is
you.
that someone's dog at the end of that?
Yeah, that's my dog.
Somebody get that.
Brilliant. We'll see what happens this time on Firewall Isolation. Hilarious.
Oh, sorry, Adam worked in my sound effects. Do you like my ventriloquism?
Oh god.
I'm so glad I approved. Well, I suppose I better get myself comfortable in this brand new one. I better sit myself.
You can sit yourself basically anywhere, just not at this table, because, you know, it's covered in whatever we need.
Oh, of course. I'll go right there over there in the corner. Call me if you need me.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thanks, Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, yes, he's a good one. He's a good
Okay.
one.
Okay, thank you, Morgan Freeman. Here's your Dunkin' Donuts.
Yes.
Oh, look at him waving at us. Also, I'd like to apologize to Welsh, Jahara, and Dust, who didn't know that was happening.
Hey,
I was caught off guard for certain.
it would have been funny if I had a penguin mon, because then it'd be March of the Penmon.
As long as it's not a certain one that we all can think of, but he's not here. Anyway. So players. So, as we and the dog. So, as all of you have now just heard, as a reminder, you heard a voice calling out from the outside of the city. As a reminder, the voice called out, "We've got you surrounded. Come out with your hands up. We know you're in there." And that was the last thing that was heard. So at this point, I will say to all of the Digimon here, you do recognize that voice. Although it's only weird that only one voice is speaking this time.
Only
Okay,
one.
only one voice. That's a new one. The last time there was at least more than one.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Huh.
Are
Let's
there
just
sorry, you go first?
No, go on. You go first.
Okay. I was gonna ask, are there like holes in like it's like we walked through like a gate, right? There was a wall surrounding this. Is that correct?
Yes, yes, that is correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Since this place is kind of run down, are there holes in this wall?
There are a few walls in the holes.
Are we actually surrounded, or is he bullshitting? I want to see if Balukamon can see through the holes in the wall to see if he is bullshitting.
Okay, so you're using Balukamon for this. Okay, I will say. Oh, also, I just realized
you said the Digimon, so like Seraphina doesn't have a reason at this moment to try and check.
Indeed. All right. So also, just before we forget this time, we also need to roll for starting tokens.
Yes. Hello. Hi. That's my job today.
Indeed. Okay, Kristen, could you roll me 1d6 for me, please?
Whoop-bam!
That's 2.
That's all right. That's okay. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay, guys, choose where you put put those 2 tokens? As a reminder to those who are watching our live stream, you put those 2 tokens either for your tamer, both for your Digimon, or you can split them if you wish.
Fujimon, you can take the 2. Seraphina has quite a few.
Alright,
yeah, same with Balukamon. He gets 2.
Cool.
All right, I gave
appreciate
both.
this.
Sorry. All right, I gave both to Tinkermon.
Oh, thanks. Already
You're
fill on?
welcome.
Okay. I'm splitting mine 50-50.
Fair enough.
Same, already gave Pulsemon his token.
Fair enough.
Hooray!
What about you, Dust?
James will be taking both this time around.
Fair enough.
What?
James is taking
He said
both.
James is taking both.
All right, just double checking.
No
Okay.
worries.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Uh,
Blukamon is kind of wanting to see if he can check through and these holes
Alright.
to see if, if this voice is completely bullshitting by saying you are surrounded.
Okay, then I would like to ask Balukomon, and if any other Digimon wants to do so, you may also do this. To the Digimon, roll me a brains check. There is no DC, but depending on the higher the roll indicates how many holes you can look through.
Oh, I got 7 out of 10, so that's nice.
Okay.
I am going to. I'm going to
Brownie.
roll.
Hi.
8, 9. I fuck it. I'm gonna add
I would
3
rather-
to make that a dirty 10. Why
Fair
not?
enough. What's up, Dust?
Instead of actually listening through, I kind of want Fujimon to basically just like, oh boy, new friends, and start running to probably the nearest hole to kind of get out. After everyone
That
else
is not a
rolls.
good idea. Seraphina is gonna chase you and try to grab you and not do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna have Pulsemon climb on top of Balukamon to look into a hole that could be on top of where he is.
Well, just as a reminder, you guys took about 15 minutes to go from the edge of where you entered to the center of town.
Yeah, so Seraphina's grabbing Fujimon to never
I don't
do
think
that.
Pulsemon's gonna
Like,
get very far.
As soon as
Like I said,
Pulsemon
that's
tries
why-
climbing on Balukomon, he just grabs your leg and slams you into the floor.
Like I said,
Okay.
that's why I want to roll a flight check just to like, oh boy, new friends.
Okay, you know what? I will allow this. For the sake of things, what is Bearmon and Tinkermon doing? Are you guys staying back, or are you guys doing anything to help out with this?
I'm looking to. I rolled. Tinkermon
Oh,
is
you did.
just
You did.
flying up into the air and doing the hand shielding eyes, looking into the distance pose.
Okay.
Yeah, like we're not.
All right. Then yeah. So Fujimon, give me a flight check for me, please. If that's what you're doing.
Am I doing something in contest as Seraphina? Because she's attempting to stop him doing
Yes,
that.
I would like. Yeah, so I'd like you to give. I would like you to give me either flight or brawn, depending on how you're trying to interrupt.
Oh boy, this is not gonna go well for me
Here we go.
specifically. I'll let you roll
The
first.
dog hears people at the door.
Oh no!
Whoa! Double explosion!
I've added the token on. I've added the token on.
That's
Seraphine. No, wait. Add it on Fujimon. Sorry, I thought I had Fujimon open. Yeah, he did. He exploded twice. Can I just say that Seraphina? I'm just gonna take a nat 1 and just not roll at all.
Fair enough.
I don't want to roll.
That is fine. Then I will
she
say.
reaches for him, and there's just nothing there. It's just air.
Yeah, I will say the. Yeah,
Fish.
I will say for the sake of this, for the narration, but I will say the moment you think of surrounded might not be a good idea. Fujimon, you might. Fujimon?
Okay, Fujimon, you made it. Fujimon.
By the time you look, you see that Fujimon has. By the time you look, Fujimon is already 5 minutes worth of hopping towards one of the holes.
Fujimon.
I like to think he hopped on top of Pulsemon as he's bouncing on.
Psychmon is deciding to walk to a hole, stops, and then walks back to Emily's side.
Because he decides it's too much work.
Okay, there we go. Holy shit, there we go. Sorry, I asked if I take a token. My internet. My internet.
Fujimon
fucked up
gets
for
a
me.
token for explosion. Yeah, only one though.
Okay.
Boingy, boingy, boingy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, when Sarah tries to grab him, she does not expect the fact that, well, he looks smooth, but he's also a fish, so slightly slippery.
Okay, yeah, I could say that. So, to the Digimon who were looking, Tinkermon will be the first to see this because Tinkermon took the sky approach. Tinkermon, as you are looking around from your vantage point that you can see, you know the type of Digimon that do this. And you instantly, you have this moment where you're like, they can't be serious this time, because you recognize the voice very clearly. You know that they never came with reinforcements. The max they ever came with before was 5. There is not a sign of anything from the vantage point that you see, and there is no sign of it. To those who look through the holes, I need to specify for those with the holes. There are 7 holes in the city. There are 2 to the north, so there is 1 northeast, 1 northwest. There is 1 to the east, 1 to the west, 1 to the south, and there's the hole that you guys came through. Which hole do you guys look through?
Are we able to tell where, like, what direction the voice sounded like it was coming from?
I will say, with the dirty 10, I'll say yes. The one to, you can tell that it was one of the 2 to the south, but you can't pinpoint which one.
Okay. What? So south. Wait, what were the south ones again?
There's one that is south. Sorry, there's one that is. I realized I got that one there. There is one that is southwest, and there is one to the pure south, which is the entrance that you guys came through.
I'm gonna look towards southwest because we came through south directly. So I have a feeling, considering we came through south directly, we'd probably be able to see that. So he's gonna look towards southwest.
Okay. Tinkermon having the sky view there. Okay. Fujimon, which direction do you go?
Direction of the voice. He hears people. He's like a dog who hears the doorbell.
Oh my god.
Okay. Pulsemon with that 1. You have this moment where you were zipping, but I'll say because of the Fujimon with the flight, he bounces off your head and puts you into the ground.
All you hear is Balukamon start really lowly chuckling. I'm just.
Oh dear.
The ground suits
What's so
you.
funny, Snowflake?
The ground suits you.
All the while, Fujimon's going, oh boy, new people, new people, new people, new people.
So, those that have seen from the south, and I'll say because Tinkermon chose to fly, Tinkermon, you see this too. There are 2 figures standing to the very southern beyond the wall. However, because of where you guys are, it is unclear to see, except for let me see. Who said they were checking the south ones?
I checked southwest.
Okay.
Balukamon.
As Balukamon. All right. So you go to the south, and you see there is 1 Digimon who is very familiar, and 1 Digimon not familiar to you. You see what looks like, in fact, I can show you.
Oh boy.
Give me a single moment. Brownie has to change something very briefly here. So I'm going to look back to the outside. So, as you guys, as Balukamon has gone to the outside, or gone to the outside, you see the Digimon that looks unfamiliar to you.
Oh,
Not that unfamiliar.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Not
to
what
the
I expected.
Digimon, you've never seen a Gabumon around here before. And the Digimon that is familiar to you, and the voice that you recognize oh so well.
Oh. Wow, we're getting arrested by Digimon Adventure Pro tags. Who'd have thought?
Well, I wasn't
I wasn't
expecting that.
expecting that.
No, I was
I mean,
expecting
no.
Commandramon.
Our Digimons may not have seen a Gabumon before, but come on, he looks sort of familiar if you are familiar with Psychmon.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, actually, you're right. I forgot to put that
We've
one.
seen a
Yeah.
Digimon like Gabumon, but not this
Yeah.
specific coloration.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Belucamon, you recognize the lizard Digimon that you see before you, but you have never seen a Digimon that looks like the one that is with him. Now I have to ask.
What do you see?
Sorry, just one quickly question there. Belucamon,
Yeah,
do
sorry.
you go beyond the hole, or do you just stay from looking at the hole and not going any further? Like, are you trying to be stealthy, or are you purely going out?
I think he's just gonna look in right now. But he's kind of, you can see his eyes are kind of dimmed looking through the hole.
Okay, fair enough.
He absolutely stepped on Pulsemon as he walked over. Not enough to hurt him, just a little thump as he walked over, just for the hilarity of it. Like, he raised his head and it was just a foot putting him back in the ground before he continued walking.
Yeah, now, wolf.
I'm free, I'm free, I'm dang it.
Oh, sorry.
Insert
And he
Hunchback of
just
Notre
continues
Dame.
walking.
Thank you.
I'm free. Oof, damn it.
Dang it.
Okay, so Belucamon, do you go back? So just for clarity, for the sake of it, Tinkermon, you do see this not as clearly as what Belucamon did, but you can tell there's two figures and you see Belucamon going in that direction. Fujimon is pretty much heading in that direction. So as Belucamon, as you're turning back, you see Fujimon is running straight in your direction.
Oh my god. He just, Pokemon is, he knows that he is a fish on a mission. He's not gonna stop him at all.
Very well.
If you get into trouble, this is your fault and not mine.
Counterpoint: can Blucomon or can Fujimon accidentally run over Blucomon? Like, oh, wait, no, boom.
You know what? I'll allow it. I'd like you to roll me contested brawn checks.
Sure. Oh dear God. Oh, I didn't think my brawn would be D4. All right. Funny, both characters I play have brawn of D4. That's hilarious, actually.
Yeah. There's
wow,
a
our
reason.
D8 and D6 is swapped. What?
Okay.
That is hilarious.
Here we go. Gonna roll them bones.
Yeah, the higher one gets their result. Oh! Okay. Would anyone like to spend?
I will take. No. I will take the fail. I'll take the one. I think it's
Fair.
funny. I think he deserves a little karma for stepping on Pulsemon.
Fair enough. So, Belucamon, as you have just done Pulsemon, you have this little moment of worth it, and the moment you say worth it, all of a sudden, boosh! You are just.
Oh boy.
What do I hear? You just hear poof, into the dirt.
And Belucamon, you have to.
Help. Koopa's gonna come over and help lift Belucamon up.
Yeah.
Belucamon, are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine, but I'm getting revenge on that fish when I have the opportunity.
Well, how about telling us what you saw out there, just in case it is actually too dangerous for Fujimon?
Oh, right. Yeah, no one with weapons. We saw an Agumon. You don't know what that is. That is a, small orange dinosaur. And we saw one that looks like him, but isn't him. And points towards Psychmon.
So there's another Psychomon?
No, I don't think it's the same species. They're not the same color. I don't know.
Well,
its
the
name.
same can be said about you and Agumon because he's kind of like you, but made of fire.
As Pulsemon just pulling himself
We
out of the
do
gr-
not
the-
at all look the same. He is a dinosaur. I am a dragon. There is a difference.
What? Well, if he brought someone, maybe they're friendly.
Well,
Bearmon just
considering
kind of
they
has them
seem
talk
to be
together.
trying to arrest us, I'm not sure. Balukamon is simply going to call. There is a very excited fish on his way to you. If you don't wish to get cuddles, please tell us why you are here.
You're shouting this to the two Digimon outside.
Yeah, and when I say cuddles, I mean smothering to death because he loves you too much.
Very well. Tinkermon, question for you, by the way.
Yeah.
Are you still in the air by chance?
I think by the time that Fujimon did his slippery fish escape, she would have come back down.
Okay, fair enough then. All right, then I would say that at the point you've always seen Balukamon get to the wall, so that would be your common knowledge at that point. Just wanted to clarify that little bit, so fair enough. Okay.
Sarah, do you want to go and help your fish just in case?
Okay, listen. He slipped. Do I look like a runner to you?
I mean,
She's like gesturing to herself with her hands, like.
Little
Do
bit of
I?
that jacket.
Sorry, say that again, Johara.
Emily commented, a little bit with that jacket.
No, I don't run. I fix stuff on walls. I fix people's electricity related stuff because people are dumb. I don't run.
Well, if you need someone fast, Cooper.
and Pulsemon's just gonna like flex his claws until you hear like a little finger crack.
Didn't you get slammed into the floor a second ago?
That was different. I was trying to climb, not outspeed Balukamon. But if you'll excuse me,
And Pulsemon's gonna attempt to speed on, grab Fujimon, and come back.
Okay. If that's what you're doing, you're going to have to make a flight check to catch up with him. Your DC is the 29 that Fujimon rolled.
That's
He's
fair.
excited.
Thankfully, I can use my ability, Super Speed, so my flight checks will be doubled for this.
Ah.
Really?
Yes,
Alright,
that
then.
is
Come
something
on.
we picked. I believe it's flight checks that are outside of battle, I believe, correct?
Yes, flight checks outside of battle. So,
Nice.
So that's a 24.
24.
Wow.
Almost.
Do you want to spend tokens to catch up?
I will be spending tokens to meet this, so I will spend
You need
5
5.
tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sorry, it's the Destin's the one who chooses, as we I think that was the ruling.
Oh yes.
I have no problem with this. Go ahead.
All right. 1, 2,
Fair enough.
3, 4, 5. And Pulsemon is just going to look at the gang and to say, "Blink and you'll miss this." As you see a streak of lightning run out of the gate, catch up to Fujimon, and scoop. And and at the same time as he comes back, there's a slight sound of lightning.
Fujimon,
you again?
yeah, Fujimon. The moment you were about the moment you were about 10 feet away from the hole, all of a sudden you just feel yourself picked up.
Well,
You know what,
so
I'm
much for that
imagining-
plan.
You know, I was imagining that scene from Lion King 1.5 when Pumbaa's like doing the slow motion run, and then Timon just like runs right past him.
So at this
In
point,
which case,
why?
I'll say-
Oh, sorry.
Oh, if you will. At this point, when the minute Pulsemon looks at him, picks him up, Fujimon turns around, looks at him like, "Oh hi, I'm Fujimon. We're friends now." Licks him and gets shocked.
It's like
Yeah,
Jim Carrey trying to like Eggman licking the quill from
Yeah.
Sonic.
Oh
in the
yeah.
movies.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like that.
I just let's do this. Oh.
Well, so much
Uh,
for that,
uh,
Ben.
And Pulsemon's just going to hold Futamon up to Sarah.
One fish delivery, hold the onions.
Thank you. And she's gonna take him. Can you not run away every time you hear the voice of someone you've never seen before, or possibly may have seen before? Please?
I know.
You just see her. You see her exhale of a sigh.
So
And
at
Blukamon
this,
is like,
His eyes just
well, so much
his
for
eyes-
the cuddles plan.
his eyes begin to go like in two directions because he does not understand the question.
oh no.
Right.
So at this
Well,
point,
he gives her the dopey dog like pat like.
so at this point, Wisemon will interject just briefly.
So, Belucamon, you said that you discovered who was
Yeah.
outside. Would it
There's
possibly
an
be...
Agumon and something that looks like him. Points towards Psychmon.
That would most likely sound to be a Gabumon then. Though, it is weird to know that Agumon has returned again. Not ever since the last time he tried.
Is
Well, there's only
Agumon a
2 of
dangerous
them.
Digimon?
Yeah, and does he
He's-
do this often?
It's about the same size as me.
And pretty much the same rank. He's a rookie-level Digimon, so he's the same rank as technically your, companions there. And even Terramon.
Well, we have Machine Dramon here, so we can kick their backsides if we need to.
How about we don't start a fight? Maybe we can reason with them, Belucamon.
He raises an eyebrow at you. Reason? Really?
Sensei always told me that despite appearances, people can be reasoned with if you give them a good reason. Anyway,
He folds
Felicia
his arms.
just holds up, Felicia holds up her notebook and just goes to yes, and then just nods.
Well,
At first, he's like, if you'll allow it, James, he'll look at Wiseman. I don't suppose you happen to have any type of food we could probably, hopefully offer him. I always find that others are more reasonable after they have something to eat.
Are we seriously gonna try reasoning with food?
Have you met someone who is more? Have you ever met someone who is less arguable after they had a nice full belly?
Well, I can say I haven't, as Terramon just sort of flies to the group and such. But mostly Agumon, when he came by, when it came to certain things, Agumon always just came here for a fight. Whenever he took a fight, he tried to take on Machine Dramon. Machine Dramon just decided to basically just give him a nice little kick. Then he runs away screaming, and then he chooses to come back another time, and again, and again. And, oh yeah, again!
See? I don't believe he intends to do talking.
Why is he even doing this to begin with?
Because he's a moron. What else?
In other words, we don't really know. We just kind of...
Yeah.
So you haven't even bothered to really ask him why.
Why should we?
I mean, well, I tried to once, but like Terramon said, before I even had a chance, well,
looks at Machine Dramon.
let's just say he made a very pretty shining star in the sky.
Machine Dramon, can you kick him again?
Machine Dramon just turns to look at you.
He's got a deadpan face. There is just... He's serious about it. It's a serious question. Should I add please on the end?
Initiating request. I would, if it was deemed necessary, but I have been only instructed to deal with intruders who enter through the city walls. As long as he does not enter through the walls, I do not intrude.
Yeah, Machine Dramon's always been like this. Basically, if it's anything he deems as not welcome, that's when he steps in. But even then, it normally just takes one blast and they normally just run off fleeing. And at that point, the voice again calls out, so where's this fish that's supposed to give me a big hug? Or do I have to come in there and sort it out myself?
New people.
No, you are not. No. She's gonna. She's just holding you.
He's trying to get out of her arms.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Bear.
Look, it's
Bear
like you
Monk-
can catch try to hold a cat or a fish.
You mean a catfish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Bear Munch just kind of go up, not up to the hole, but he's just gonna like put like his hands up to his mouth, like kind of cupping it. You know, like when you're about to call out someone.
You're going to try project something.
Yeah. Yes. Bear Munch just goes, can you not try to pick a fight with us today? Now's not really a good time.
Now, come on. I think we can take him. It's only 2 guys, right? And we're 6.
I like her. I agree with her.
I don't know about you, Tinkermon, but you are kind of the, well, I don't want to say, you know.
And you just see Pulsefront hold up his hands just to show how tall he thinks Tinkermon is in like a very, you know,
Pulsemon, she's taller than you.
Wait, what? You mean that's our perspective?
No.
I think she's taller than all of us.
Oh, and I feel embarrassed.
And Pokemon just rolls his eyes.
Yeah. Felicia. Oh, sorry. Felicia, hearing that there's a possibility for a fight, she writes something in one of the notebooks, and then she holds it up for Tinkermon, and it just says, "Do we have to fight?"
No, we don't have to, but if these guys really want to, we could probably take them.
It's pretty much
take them.
Yeah, it's pretty much the rule mostly around here, especially since how things have gone. I mean, pretty much it's survival of the fittest is how things have been for the past few years. And you see Wisemon reluctantly nod.
Well,
It
they're
is?
certainly standing there a long time for their silence.
Mm-hmm. Still, I would amaze me that Psychomon lasted so long, considering he just naps all day.
Just one more thing Tinkermon wants to add to Felicia. I promise we won't hurt them. Not badly, at least.
Oh, yeah. Felicia just kind of lets out a sigh of relief, and then just smiles.
Yeah.
Pokemon is just cracking his knuckles.
They really need to fight.
Well, I guess if we're good, shall we go deal with the welcome committee as Terramon flaps his arms?
Welcome, committee. Pokemon already starts walking down.
Pokemon,
Again.
hold on. Wait for me.
Then keep up then. I'm not waiting for you.
Pulsefront is going to climb up and just sit on Mason's shoulder and just looks at Balukamon.
He's really keeping himself, you know, being the one to charge in. Don't you think?
Guess who tried that a minute ago?
Points to the fish.
There's a difference.
What?
Fujimon likes to cuddle. He doesn't want to fight.
Yeah,
What's
basically
fighting?
the same thing. He still ran towards the opposed alleged enemy. Please don't do that again.
Do what?
Agumon's just more of a bully than an enemy, really. At least I think he's a bully.
It's a shame. I think he would get along very well with you know, Pokemon, considering, you know, fire and ice, mortal enemies, but could be the greatest of allies. Blah blah blah
How about no? You hear calling as he's walking away. Are you coming or what?
Eh,
Well, best way to deal with a bully is go confront him.
Yeah, whatever.
Took the words out of my mouth.
I'm always down to kick a shin or two if I have to, so off we go. Fujimon, please do not try to lick them. Please.
But
Never mind.
Koopa's gonna roll his eyes with as he sees Blukamon still storming off on his own. As he looks to Felicia, are you gonna be okay?
Hey, Felicia. Felicia is a little less nervous than she was before, but she's still kind of anxious about what's going to happen. But even so, she just kind of nods a little reluctantly.
Oh,
Think
Koopa's
Mon
going.
will, think
Oh,
Mon
oh,
will
go on. Sorry.
say to Felicia, don't worry, it's just gonna be a little bit of a play fight. It's gonna be all okay.
Yeah.
Felicia nods again. Sorry.
Yeah, Serafina goes with Mason.
Koopa's gonna follow behind.
Emily will
James will
also.
try to draw.
Onward, mighty Mason.
Okay.
Yeah.
James will definitely go, but he'll be in a faster jog to try and be ahead so that. Because he actually wants to try and talk these guys out himself, too.
That is fair. Plus, Bearmon is closer to the hole than everyone, so Bearmon technically is the one closest there right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Well, yeah, you said you cupped your hand, so you had to make a bit of distance to get to the hole.
Oh. Oh, right. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, Bearman just kind of hears that there's going to be a fight, and as much as and as much as he's kind of annoyed at the idea of fighting Agumon again, he looks back. He looks back. He looks back at he looks back at James and just kind of perks up a bit, seeing this as an opportunity to show off to his newfound big brother.
Aww.
So he's just like, "Oh, all right, do this."
Now,
Okay.
hold on, Barrymont. Like I said, let's see if I want to at least try and talk them down from this. You can't.
Oh.
There's no harm from trying. Even if you know it might not work, who knows? It might actually work.
All right, but if they hurt you, big bro, know that I've got your back. All right.
I trust you, and he'll pat him on the shoulder.
So just sorry. Sorry to interrupt. I apologize. Emily.
Yes.
Did you say that you were heading there as well? Was that what you were doing as well? Yes.
No, she's hanging back.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I was about to say, I think Psychomon is still asleep, I think, at this point.
Yep, Psychomon is just standing next to her, and she's sort of ruffling his fur on the back of his head, and that's all.
That feels nice.
Aw. All right, Machine Dramon will actually look down at you, Emily, as I think every other human's on their way there, aren't they? If I remember.
Yeah,
So,
Sarah's walking with a Mason.
gotcha. So, Machine Dramon's going to look down at you.
Human, you do not wish to join into the defense of our fair city?
I mean, we could. She looks down to Psychmon. Do you want to go fight as well?
I mean, I guess.
Might be an interesting watch.
Do not worry. I shall protect the inner sectum as much as possible. You must go deal with the intruders.
Well, then I guess we're going.
After you.
she will in fact not walk after him. She will walk on pace with Psychmon.
Oh, very well. So, as all of you make your way back towards the entrance area, you all make your way in your different paces, but you don't have to worry about putting yourselves on the map because, hello,
Whee! Oh
Magic.
my god,
I did my part.
that's amazing.
And now for
Beautiful.
my next trick.
Oh
so,
god.
so Bearmon, with you being the first one pretty much there, Bearmon and James, you are the first to arrive. And James, you now get a clear look at the two figures who are basically calling out. Now, do you go fully in view out, or do you hang back, or what do you do in a scenario? Because you can see them a little bit through the hole at this point.
I think James will actually make his way so that they can at least see him. Just, you know what? If you're gonna try and negotiate with someone, it's only fair that they can see you.
Very well. Very well.
Yeah. Fairmont's just standing alongside Mason, just arms folded across his chest, looking like he means business, but isn't prepped to do anything just yet. Sorry if you hear any noise in the background. The cats are doing zoomies.
No worries.
I didn't hear anything.
It's all good.
Sorry, just.
It's all right. So, James, as you make your way out, the two figures will instantly turn to your direction. The lizard-like one, the dinosaur one, calls out to you. All right, looks like someone finally came out to... And he just goes
Hold
quiet.
on a second.
What's the matter,
Sorry.
Agumon? Got a man got your tongue?
Sorry about that. I had to do something real quick. James will be like, now hold on. Why are you? First of all, why are you even doing this? Like, what is the even point of doing this?
They both just look at you. Just so as the rest of you make your way out, by the way, and you see the Digimon there, especially
Oh, buddy, whoa, the glitching, heavy glitching.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Your voice is coming through twice at the same time.
I didn't do anything.
We know.
Looking at this outward. Sorry, no, display warnings on things. Yeah. Sorry, everyone.
Whoa.
Okay, we apologize. Technical difficulties.
Yeah. Technical
Fucking hell. Okay. All right. So as the rest of you are all coming.
Restart voice mod. Just turn it back. Just forget voice mod for the session, I think. Just forget voice mod. Just forget voice mod. Just leave it.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out afterwards. Just leave voice mod today. It's causing too many problems. It's okay. Don't worry. We'll just continue as normal.
Not your fault.
All right, you're coming through good now, Chris.
Okay, yeah.
We'll take a look after. We'll be fine.
No worries, Steve.
Yes.
Oh,
Which is weird because that's a coat. But yeah, you know what? You know what? Because James just met them, can I maybe roll like sort of like an intimidating fight check to in a very stern dad voice like, no, that is not how you treat someone right upon first meeting them, sir.
please explode. Give us an Armstrong moment.
Okay, that might come. Okay.
Like, or I can use Griff. Which one do you guys think would be better in this moment? Like, he's doing like the dad voice, like.
I will say if you're doing it as a karma response, I would say make it charm. If you're doing more of an enforcing one, it would have to be fight.
I will say maybe fight just because, like, well, it's not to incite him. It's more like the stirred parent voice, like not taking anyone's BS, as it were.
Okay, then what's the check you're doing? Sorry. So it would be if you're doing in the middle. I will say I'll put it as charm, but the DC will be slightly higher.
Let's go with fight just because my charm is not great.
All right, then because using a fight to be this, your DC, if you want to beat the Agumon, it is 7. To beat the Gabumon, it is 12.
12?
Hold on. I'm going to throw in 5 tokens just in case.
Fair enough.
Okay. 5. Boom.
Very well.
Hey.
Just beats the DC. Just beats the DC. All right. Okay. Okay. Fair enough then. So as you give this moment, you suddenly see that the Gabumon begins to slowly calm itself, but it's still glaring at you. The Agumon does look over to your direction. Seems a tiny bit more relaxed. So
he's got like like I said, he's got the stern dad like finger pointing like, no, that is not how you treat new people upon meeting them, sir.
Okay, well, I understand the fact I've not seen you before. Oh. And then the Agumon sees the 6 Digimon there. Ha. So they're with you.
Damn straight. You see Blukamon just standing there, like one fist in the other hand, cracking knuckles.
Hey, Agumon, what's this? The 15th time?
The dumbass committee, apparently.
James will, like I said, he will sternly cross his arms. Now, let's talk this over like civilized folk. Why are you even doing this here, sir? What is the point of attacking?
Because you meet that DC, I will say they will give you this info. So, as this happens,
guys.
What?
Wait, what?
Jahar says chat says audio isn't coming through. Hold on.
I hear it just fine.
Okay,
Yeah,
then
hold on.
maybe it was just interim. Sorry, I
Okay,
didn't.
okay. I'm listening to the
interrupt.
stream. I hear the audio too. I'm hearing the audio too.
Oh yeah, there was an issue at the start. Yeah, there was an issue at the start when I closed the voice mod down. It changed the microphone settings, but it still said voice mod on OBS, so it didn't recognize me at all.
Yeah,
So I just had to change my microphone there, but I appreciate the heads up.
I didn't want to interrupt the RP.
That's
just
okay.
for that.
That's fun.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
I appreciate
we'll see
it.
if we can take a look later.
All right. So the Agumon at this point just goes, well, it's because we were told to come here and sort out the problem.
And what problem does there have to be?
Well, I'm talking to him.
And how are they a problem, exactly? Explain this.
the Gabumon flares up again, and James,
Hey,
you see,
don't you
he's
bare your fangs at me.
yeah. At this
Oh my
point,
God,
by the way,
this is
the
like talking to a
Gabumon,
puppy.
yeah, the Gabumon, by the way, is not paying attention to the Digimon of any kind.
Uh, that's not normal, is it?
Why does he have that look in his eye at us?
I mean, if he wants to get a kick in the shin, I'm not against it.
The Agumon then looks and goes, hold. Because the fact that you're one of the few who haven't come charging at us with any remarks, looks over at Balukamon and Pulsemon.
Balukamon just gives a snide face in response, like,
And at that point, Agumon will also look over at Tinkamon as well and goes, and don't think I forgot about that time you decided to decorate me in Digiplant.
It was funny.
Funny for you? I have to get out. You know what? That's not important. What is important is the fact that what are humans doing back here in the digital world?
We don't know. We just got a text message and boom, suddenly we're here. You think we came here by choice, little guy?
Well, the previous one did.
Well, we did not, and now we all have these things. And she's gonna show the the pendant necklace digivice things. We got these for no reason, and now we're with these guys. So, what do you want?
Come on now. Let's all be civil here. Do you have any reason to be out here, Agumon and Blue Psychomon?
Wisemon said his name was Gabumon, apparently.
Gabumon, right, that's right.
Yeah, that's definitely Psychmon's evil twin.
Koopa's gonna look at Psychomon and back to Gabumon. Yeah, maybe.
Can you call off your guard dog or something? Because, like, none of us want to get bit. None of us want to kick him.
All right, look. Fine. Since the fact you're being more calmer than what I thought you were going to be, because the fact of that one, as he points over at James, has been probably the kinder one that I've seen come out of these walls over the lot before knowing the rest. But, you know what? Fine. You want to know exactly? We actually came here because we wanted to destroy the last of what remains of the previous thing that attacked those humans, so that way none can set foot back here again. Given orders, and that's what I was told to do.
Well, you failed miserably,
Why would you
buddy.
want to do that?
Because humans led to this situation.
What situation? Like we said, we just got here. We have no idea what's really going on.
Yeah, what he said. Nobody's
my
explained
for this.
jack sugar.
And besides, we want to try and we also want to try and find a way back. But if we can all be civil, maybe we can all help each other out.
Wait.
Who's your boss?
Hold on. Hold on. So you six aren't related to the previous six?
No? Who are these previous six you're talking about? We've only been here for 5 minutes, dude. Like, we got here, we woke up on a beach, walked about 10 feet, met these guys, walked more feet, got here, and now you're sitting here yelling at us for existing, I guess.
Felicia just
like she just Serafina just shrugs like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah, Felicia's just hugging her teddy bear this whole time. Just like,
not to mention, we have a kid here who's like younger than all of us by quite a few years. So we want to get her home to her mom. So I don't know what you want us to do, little guy, but like yelling at us and saying whatever about this old humans or whatever that were here before us means nothing to any of us. We've
then
never
perhaps
been here
it's
before
best if
at all.
Then perhaps it's best I intervene at this point to explain.
Oh, who? Hello, mysterious voice in the air. Who are you?
And at that point, you see brimming in the sky, and there is a flame for a very brief moment. It shoots down and lands directly behind the Agumon and the Gabumon. They do not flinch. But before them, you see a figure emerging from the smoke. And as he
Pulsemon is
does,
just having electricity static across his body as he's. Uh-oh.
It feels like they're boss.
and
I don't care
this
who
is,
comes out.
and the figure you see before you is a figure that none of you have ever seen. Both humans and Digimon alike have never seen this guy. And there you see Agumon and Gabumon both smirk, and Agumon just calls out, "Hey, boss, are these the ones?" "No, but I can sense something about them."
Uh-oh.
Ah, okay.
Oh boy.
Fujimon, that's not a friend. That's not a friend.
Fujimon, please don't lick them. No, no, no.
Wait, I just saw it. I just saw who this is.
Oh my god. Okay, hi, Mr. Big Boss Man. We have these. We don't know why. Do you know why? And she's gonna gesture the Digivice necklace pendant thing that's sitting around her neck right now. What is this? And why do we have it? And who the hell are you? Heck are you? Sorry. HE double hockey sticks are you?
Actually,
Sir-
this all reminds me of a movie that I've seen. I think we have to battle for our lives.
Let's
Now,
try
we
to
don't
avoid
need to
that
do
for the
that.
sake of the child.
Yeah, Felicia just shakes her head. No, 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 no.
We ain't here to start trouble.
The figure at that point walks a bit forward, and you can see that he is dressed in basically dark toned armor that is something that seems essentially devoid of like any form of color.
Oh, interesting.
So he's not fully red.
No, he is like
So it's
instead
like
of like
grayed out, like monochrome.
almost
Yeah, like
monochrome. There is a little bit of color to him. It's like instead of like a full on like max color contrast, it is about 20%.
Okay.
Oh,
So more like a
okay, so he's very faded.
A dark. Oh, faded. I was thinking more like a darker crimson or a darker red instead of a bright red.
Yeah, I guess that could sort of work. But yeah, he's not. So those who know, yeah. So obviously those that break the fourth wall, nobody normally looks like. To those that don't, he's a darker color than what he is. To those who don't, but we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
But
in Cooper's head, he's just thinking, "Okay, that dark armor is so cool. I need to remember that." But he says, "Look, we don't want to start a fight. We just want to figure out what's going on so we can, just try and square things out."
And get home. Specify that
yes,
too.
And get home.
Apparently, boss, they didn't come through the same way that the other ones did before. You know, the ones you talked about before.
Okay, who are these guys you talked about? We have no idea who you mean.
Have you encountered the being known as Wisemon before?
Yeah? Big guy with a dude with a book? Yeah? He didn't. He's told us kind of diddly squat though.
He was gonna say something when you guys showed up.
True, he was.
I see. Agumon, Gabumon. Yes, boss. Hold for a moment. And the figure will begin to walk forward. He walks a little bit past them and stands at the front.
Oh, finally.
How tall is the figure compared to Mason's 6'2"?
About the same size.
You know, if he's going to walk forward and presumably try and be intimidating with his height, Mason will follow suit.
Oh.
Mason, where you going? Mason,
I like
Mason.
The figure will see there, and he'll walk in front of you. One who does not show any veins of fear. You are an interesting human to stand before me already. Do you not fear the concept of getting hurt?
I've been hurt before.
Screw this. Fuck it. Seraphina's gonna go too.
Oh.
She's gonna stand. She's gonna stand with him. The shortest person here, gonna stand with him.
God.
Except for the child.
Sorry,
probably.
Yeah.
Slightly less.
Sorry, I missed some stuff. Hello?
You're fine.
Can people not hear me? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Dust.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
The Digimon in the armor walked forward. Mason asked what height he was. He was about the same height as him. Mason walked forward. Seraphina went, screw this, and walked forward too. She's not trying to be intimidating. She just looks bored.
James will also walk forward, maybe a little bit more in front of them, just because they're the younger ones. And he's the oldest of the group.
Koopa is going to stay close to Felicia and just generally trying to make sure that she is safe. Like he stands a little bit in front of her just in case something happens.
Yeah.
Listen,
I would say
man.
Digimon is then flanking and protecting the other side of Felicia.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Felicia just stands with them, just kind of clutching her teddy bear close to her chest and just trying to make herself look less less intimidating, like look small, I guess.
It's all right. The figure there then to all of this going on. Interesting. Very.
Now, surely we can talk about this in a calm and reasonable manner.
That depends.
Yeah, I'd rather not traumatize the child.
Considering
honestly,
the fact
fighting has never solved anything, sir.
At that point, the Gomon flares up again, and the figure then holds his hand up and goes, "Hold. Just one moment. These ones seem different. You humans, I wish to respond to something before I pass on some information that might be best for your situation to know. If that's all right."
Sure. Just as
Okay.
long as he doesn't bite and he doesn't, I don't know, blow fire or something, is what he said. I don't know.
Indeed. First off, I am Digimon. I am partially with a connection to you humans, but that is only information I will disclose further depending on what things are said here. Admittedly, I had caught wind that somehow humans had entered into the server. So admittedly, I wanted to see if we could try to deal with the situation. Just say,
By killing us?
in whatever way it would be dealt with. Digimon round here tend to have a tendency to not agree with humans based off of previous endeavors.
We noticed. Gestures to the Agumon.
Hey, it's not my fault. It's gonna.
The Goonie then sort of looks back and goes, "Just no. Concerning, I see no connection to any of you. None of you appear to be the previous ones in any shape or form."
Yeah, we have no idea who you're on about. like we said, Wisemon was going to tell us more, but who are these others you keep mentioning?
Here's a good way to find a solution. Did any of them have a metallic arm? She's gonna bring up the sleeve and just kind of wave that.
No.
Emily is still very curiously looking at that arm.
There you go. She brings down the sleeve when he says no. If none of them had a metal arm or what he has on his leg, gestures to Mason, then we are not the ones you're looking for, buddy.
No, but, and he looks over at James, one of them did have a vague similarity outfit to the one that you are donning, human.
I mean, it's normal protective gear for my job as a construction worker.
The moment you say that,
Uh-oh.
there is a flare on all three of them.
Oh my god, multiple humans work the same job. It doesn't mean he's the same guy.
Yeah, it's a common job where we're from.
It's a common job. We use multiple humans to make buildings.
They're seriously scared
what
of
else?
construction workers.
I mean, seriously, are you telling me you guys don't have people who build up buildings for each other? Like, you guys, that makes no sense.
I mean, you can't tell me that there's only one Agumon in this world, surely. Be reasonable.
They may not have similarities, but you humans seem to have some tendencies to have partial similarities in some manners.
Yeah, that's normal.
Fine.
I mean, no one is true. People can be similar, but no one is truly alike. I mean, I'm assuming the same can be said about you, Digimon. There's probably several of you who share similar personalities.
I mean, where we come from, there's what, 8 billion humans on the planet? There's definitely gonna be some overlap.
8 billion? There's 8 billion of you? We would.
Yeah.
That is too many.
So
I agree.
Too many.
Yeah, we all agree with that statement, little guy.
Well, if Wisemon is there, then... Wisemon! If you can hear me, perhaps you best inform these humans to the history as to why our world fears the appearance of all of them.
Yeah, that'd be great, actually.
I don't think we're going to enjoy the news we're going to get from all of this.
Bulukamon just looks bored.
Yeah. So at that point, there is the sound of flapping, and you do see the sight of a very familiar book as Wisemon appears near the entrance.
Seraphina waves.
Agunimon, I didn't expect that you would be returning so soon. Cut the nonsense. Just give these humans the information that they wish to know, and I suggest you find a way to send them back. They have no purpose here. That's where you're wrong, Agunimon. I believe that they can truly... Enough excuses! Get to it! I will wait for them to discover before the next action. Very well. You 6 humans. Please, follow me further into Terra City. It's best to see something as I explain.
Very well.
All right, fine.
Cooper is just going to nod to Wisemon.
And as for the Digimon partners, if you wish to follow, I suggest you do so. Otherwise, do keep an eye on our guests. I would like to prevent that Machine Drum will happily get involved this time again.
I'll happily stay here.
Yeah. We'll keep him company. Because we aren't afraid of him, right, guys?
You might
Oh
be.
boy, new friends!
Please, Fujimon, please don't lick them. Please don't.
Oh, I was gonna say Fujimon immediately tackles Agumon, starts licking him,
No,
and telling
okay.
him,
Please don't do that.
"Hi there,
She's gonna just
I'm
rubs her face.
Fujimon. I have just met you, and I love you. We are now friends, and we're gonna go swimming, and we're gonna go to the beach, and we're gonna go swimming."
Help!
And he just continues.
Help me! He's too
Fujimon,
clingy.
please, Fujimon, please get off him. And she's gonna hold him again. I'm sorry about my fish. He's very friendly. He's like a dog. I guess.
Hi there, I'm Fujimon. We're friends now.
And it's just a lick on her.
Pulsemon's gonna
just...
look to Psychomon.
Hey, Psychomon, maybe you can help Gabumon chill a little bit.
I'm gonna bring you with me.
Seraphina is gonna follow Wisemon carrying Fujimon. She's not leaving him here.
Aww.
Tinkermon is gonna check in on Felicia. Do you want me to come with you? Or are you going to be okay?
Felicia nods to the first question and then but doesn't say or do anything to the second.
Okay. I'll come with you.
Okay. So I need a roll call on Digimon partners. Who is going with the humans?
Bearmon's only
Fujimon's being carried away.
Yeah. Okay, Bearmon's only going if James is going.
James is definitely going.
Then Bearmon is going with them, and he's just like kind of tugging him along by the hand, and he's just like, "Come on, let's go."
Pulsemon is going to stay just to keep an eye on Agumon and Gabumon.
Fair enough. Agunimon, by the way, is just stood there with his arms crossed, just watching, by the way. He is not moving anywhere, he's just watching.
Oh god, he's doing a piccolo.
It's all right, Mr. Big Guy with the armor. We see you're fit. You look great.
And she's gonna walk in.
By the way, Fujimon, we'll get to that.
Koopa's gonna give a quick flick to the back of Sarah's head. Do you really want to antagonize the guy who just showed up on a ball of fire?
I mean, those guys antagonized us first without knowing why, so who cares?
That's why you don't antagonize in the first place. You need, if you're gonna if you want to de-escalate things, you don't continue to antagonize them, Missy.
Thank you,
if you think
James.
I care, you're talking to the wrong person.
He will ruffle her hair as he walks by her, by the way.
Please don't.
She smacks your hand away with the metallic hand. You just hear, it's like from the metal as she smacks you.
Okay, first of all, F-U-C-K off. I am not a child.
As soon as you say F-U, Koopa just holds his hands over Felicia's ears. It's like,
The trend continues! The trend continues!
Hence why she's spelling it, not saying it.
The trend continues.
I'm sure she's old enough that she can spell.
She's old enough to know how to spell, whether she's paying attention or not.
True, but she's not saying the word out loud. Regardless.
I am not
Okay.
a child, so don't do that. Ever.
Then don't act like one.
Ooh, Mr. Big Guy.
Emily will actually chuckle at that comment.
Okay.
Look in that direction.
It's not as old as your soul.
Okay, so all the humans are heading that direction. So if I got from the list, what's Cyclone doing, by the way? I think that's the only one I didn't know what Cyclone was doing.
Unless Emily's going to ask him to come along, Psychmon will stay put because it involves the least amount of effort.
Mood.
In fact, Psychmon will literally just sit down exactly where he was standing.
Yeah.
Mood.
She would not ask him to come.
Very well.
Dude is literally just a chill guy.
So, as the lots of you head further in, you follow Wisemon. And as Wisemon leads, you see that you can still see the book. He's flying with the book form of him, by the way. So you're able to keep in contact with him. And as he does, you see that he goes to the northern part beyond the summoning circle. And you see that he's heading towards the very obvious large tower. But as you guys approach it, something suddenly seems off to all of you. To the humans, as you first felt a wind coming in, the moment you get to the outskirts of this area, the wind stops, almost like it was reacting.
Okay, that's not ominous. What happened to the wind?
Ominous schmominous.
And as you head further in, you climb up one more set of stairs, and you're greeted with this.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a tower thing. Cool.
A very desolated tower by the looks of it.
Indeed. This tower used to stand twice the size, but was destroyed in recent-ish endeavors. This was the symbol of Terra. It was known as the Peak Tower.
Peak Tower?
It is
You
where...
said there was...
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Good. Continue.
No, it is where the humans chose to reside themselves whenever they came to visit beforehand.
So this was like a base for these previous humans.
Correct.
Did they also have Digimon like us?
But of course, it is a common trend that when humans enter within the digital world, they are assigned a Digimon partner by their side. It is not known as to how a partner is truly decided, as I have never really been involved in such a process. I have mostly been an observer, so I have not been associated to such a thing.
Well... Oh. That was weird.
Now, sorry. Now, come, please. Enter this way, please. And he leads you towards a large metallic door.
So how long has this been here? And Seraphina's gonna walk with him.
You mean the tower specifically?
Yeah, like, so, you know, we were told that, like, I guess humans were here before, so, like, how long has this been here, assuming that this is, like, associated, right?
It has been here stood for 8 years at this point.
8 years? Okay. That's not very long. For how run down it looks, I would have thought it would have been here longer, honestly.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. That's 8 years in your human years. I was trying to associate myself to that.
Oh, that makes more sense. Wait, how long is it in your years, then?
It has stood here for pretty much 81 years in
You what?
time.
Wait.
Felicia just blinks.
Oh, wait, hold on. So
81 years?
you're like 10 years, not even 10. Times 10. Time goes by faster, like times 10. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, wow.
That is not going to be good.
Well, plus side, we ain't gonna be missing for as long as we thought.
Well, assuming how long we stay, I guess.
Well, preferably not 80 years.
81 years. Oh my god. Okay.
Well, now. Hmm.
I understand that is alarming, and I apologize if as it has been described before, you have similar reactions to how long the humans had beforehand when they discovered that information too.
Yeah, different times will do that. So, Cooper's just thinking in his head like a little diagram. Like if he somehow went home, waited an hour, then came back, and just imagines everyone else much older, like James having an incredibly long like Santa Claus beard. Oh, I don't want to think
Honestly, he probably would grow one like that too.
So if you don't mind my asking then, in either years, how old are you? I know that's really inappropriate for humans to ask other humans, but like, I don't know if that's the same custom or what.
Yeah. Concerning that you are inquiring as to your situation, I do not mind divulging such information. I have been around since pretty much the server's creation.
And how long ago was that?
Let's see. To my knowledge, that would be about 1,200 years.
Oh my sugar honey iced tea.
Well, now.
So, since the beginning of
You've been aging
time
great.
for you.
That's 1,000 your years, right?
That is correct.
Okay, so that's like what, about 100 for us or something? Oh, math.
100 hours.
To sum up, 1 year of your time is 10 years of our time.
Ooh, wait.
Yeah. So. Yeah, that's quite a long time ago. Okay, that makes a lot of sense as to why it looks so decrepit. No offense.
None taken, but it was not my doing that did this, though.
I mean, I didn't think so.
I mean, one of the only things that could probably do this much damage was maybe Machine Dramon. Did he wig out a few years ago? Or
no, he
was
did not.
Someone else?
No, he did not wig out, and tries to quotation marks.
He basically means a malfunction. Putting it in baby terms.
I mean, catastrophes are also can cause such devastation too.
No.
Maybe.
This was due to an event that changed the digital world entirely for our sake. It is one that we have gone on record, and pretty much every Digimon within our establishment server here has nicknamed it as the isolation phase.
Okay. And the credits roll. Sorry. Sorry.
Credits.
What's that?
And we call it the isolation phase. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Awesome. No, it just ends with isolation phase. No, it's fine. I can imagine as I heard Fujimon do that. All of it has the isolation phase. You all have this look of it. Fujimon just looks at you all like, the what? Credits roll.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah,
so the
Fujimon.
No, go on, Fujimon.
I was gonna say Fujimon. Basically has the "It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia" song going through his head without knowing what that is.
I forgot that show. I have heard the theme song. I haven't watched it, but I do know the theme song. And no, I will not sing it. So, Wyvon then leads all of you towards a further part. And you see that he places a hand on the door itself. And you can see the moment his hand touches it, the door glows and opens up.
Ooh.
Interesting technology. Really advanced. Huh.
Well, since
It
time
is.
moves differently here, they definitely might have tech more advanced than us.
I mean, I can definitely tell, considering, well, there's a big mechanical dinosaur.
Wait, you mean this technology is not associated to your world?
Only
No,
really in science fiction.
No.
yeah, in like movies
Hmm.
and stuff, but like we can't exactly touch doors and make it open, you know? We just kind of grab a handle, turn, and it opens.
Yeah.
Huh.
We are not
I mean,
as
the closest thing is we might
futuristic
have.
as you are.
Well, that
I mean, there
explains.
probably are doors with finger. There's probably doors with like fingerprint scanners, but that's just to help
Yeah.
with the lock.
And also number pads and stuff, but yeah, that's like a form of locking mechanism. It's nothing for like I put my hand and it opens the door, you know, there's nothing like that. We don't have
Oh, wait, you mentioned number pads. That was the technology that was brought in first.
Yeah, sounds about right because it's a pretty simple thing to use overall, as long as you remember the number password.
Well, in any case, there was one question that you asked constantly to all of you, and that was, who were the previous ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Felicia nods.
They were the ones who helped to bring a lot of peace to our world to begin with. They were the most recent humans who set foot here, the ones who helped fund the grounds to Terrace City itself. There's an old log that I happen to have. If you come inside, I will happily show you.
Very
Koopa
well.
is going to nod to Wisemon and start following Wisemon inside.
Serafina goes too.
Yeah, Felicia follows.
Same.
James does too.
Very well. So, as you all enter inside, we're going to take a tiny break for a moment.
Sure.
Ooh.
Okay.
So, because we've had a lot of a lore thing, we're going to be getting to some heavy lore things. So,
Yeah.
we'll have a small, 10-minute break on this because I need to go grab a drink and such. So,
No
in
worries.
10 minutes, we will continue onward. So, we'll stay on this screen for the moment here. But if you guys keep chatting and things, we can keep going. So, but I will
No
be right back
problem.
myself.
Same. I'm going to be right back.
Serafina, like as she's going through with Wisemon, just kind of starts telling him about like the why it makes sense number pads were the first thing brought in. And she starts telling him like, oh well, those were invented in like the 1970s, 1980s, around that time, and they were invented by a so and so and blah 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 blah, and you know, starts kind of slightly going through that as they're kind of going in before they get to the specific area first, because why not?
Mason
I
is
know he-
just going to retighten the straps on his medical brace and follow you in.
Yep. No, like I said.
Yeah, it is the same Wisemon as the one we spoke to. It's the same one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
so-
I thought you meant same Wisemon tied to the old ones. We don't know that. I thought you meant like, oh, is it
okay.
the same Wisemon we were talking to 5 minutes ago? And I was like, yeah, it's the same dude. But in
Yeah,
terms
no,
of like
no,
same Wisemon as the ones a Digidestin could have had, no idea. We don't know
Okay,
that.
that's why that's where I was getting confused on like where.
Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, I misunderstood the question.
Okay,
Yeah,
then
we
I
don't
need to
know.
re-edit some notes.
Yeah, we don't know if it's the same one as if the Digidestin before had Wisemon, and if they did, we don't know. We don't know who they were with.
Yeah, up until a few
No, he
minutes
said he
ago, we
doesn't
didn't
have.
even know there were previous Digidestined, so...
Yeah, so we have no idea who this Wisemon is. To us he's just a random Digimon.
Yeah.
So basically, just leader of the city.
Yeah, pretty much.
Lore keeper.
Okay, that.
Yeah, he's kind of just our lore keeper. Sorry, I misunderstood your question when you asked it.
Yeah, no. I was thinking more like I said. I remember writing that down for one of the admins, like has Wisemon partner, and I just been assuming this is the same one this whole time.
No, I mean it might be. It's impossible to have as a theory, but we in character don't know, and we out of character don't know either. Seraphina's full of gremlin energy. Yes, she is. That's the entire point of her.
I am here to be the gremlin and the chaos gremlin and every single kind of gremlin, except for the food one. I'm not too much of a foodie. For everyone's everything.
And just above. Apologies. James is very much, like I said, dad energy, like, so he will probably treat it.
Yeah, that's why Seraphina called him old.
Yeah, he's not gonna, that doesn't bother him. He knows his age range, even though he is somewhere in the 20s, even though.
Yeah, Sarah is specifically 18, I believe, so she's barely an adult, but she still counts as an adult. Yeah, she's 18. I just realized she should actually be very afraid of a Digimon in this party. Oh, I forgot. That's okay. I will not say until we get back to the Digimon, or if said Digimon does the action that they've done again.
Oh.
Or if they attempt to touch her.
Oh, I think I can quickly parse that one together. Anyways, I'll be right back. I'll go use the bathroom real quick, too.
Yep. Have fun. Don't get lost. Use the map. Release those inner demons. Have fun. He's not the first person I've said that to.
Okay.
It's not the funniest thing I've heard regarding to someone leaving for the bathroom, but it's up there.
Thank you.
Best fun was two guys going to the bathroom at the same time, and response was, "Don't cross the streams, guys."
Ha!
Yeah.
Bum 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 bum.
I think we're missing someone on the game screen.
We are missing Welsh. We're missing Welsh. He might have had a
Legasp.
Legasp.
Okay, I am back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Someone's got an echo.
Hold on, I will talking. It stopped.
Please tell me.
Oh, weird.
I think it might have been Chris for a moment, but it stopped.
Oh,
so.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it stopped. I don't hear it anymore.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm back.
How is that? Okay. What did I miss?
I said that just as you got up to leave, I said that Seraphina, as they were going through this building, like before they got to the specific area that they were going to, she was kind of talking to Wisemon and telling him about why it makes sense that the first thing that humans brought to this digital world was like number padlocks, because she was like, number padlocks are invented in like the 1970s, the 1980s, or whatever.
Well, they started being used around then, but they were actually introduced in 1873. And they just kind of help us keep stuff safe. People change their number pads, like passwords daily sometimes, or they just keep the same one and make it really long. It just depends what the system wants.
In the distance, all you hear is
Seraphine, is Felicia behind her?
Depends on Dell.
Dell, is Felicia behind Seraphina when she hears the nerd from far away?
I forgot.
I think
It's all good.
I think she would be. I think at this point, Felicia would be like closer to Cooper. So I'm not sure.
So if Cooper's the one yelling that, is he behind her?
No, it's not Cooper, it's Pulsmon.
Okay, so is Cooper in front of her?
Cooper is in front of Sarah.
Okay, so because Felicia is not looking in this direction, she simply holds up her metal arm and flips him off the bird, and then continues walking.
Yes.
She doesn't give him a response by words. She just does the gesture.
Yeah, somewhere in Seraphina's entire history of the number pad, Emily will also give like a small comment like, yeah, my dad used to have one on his office at home. Now he's got an iris
see?
by now.
That's a pretty normal thing for people to do, yeah. People like protecting their workspaces with that kind of stuff, because, you know, it's safe and stops burglars from getting in as much, especially if they're dumb enough that they can't guess the password. Then again, you do get some really stupid people putting the password as 1234. So,
There we go. James, I just saw that James wasn't part of the scene, but he is there.
Yeah, it's all good.
I remember Sensei saying you were supposed to install a number pad, but
there you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stick him down on the bottom with the rest of us.
Oh, so everyone's back?
Yeah. Sensei said in his own words, "Who'd be stupid enough to steal from my dojo?"
Who'd be stupid enough to steal from my dojo? Anyone who's stupid enough to do that is pretty much going to get themselves a different type of fingerprint scan. My fist in their face.
I just imagine him going, "What are you, an idiot sandwich?"
Yeah, but as soon as he slaps two pieces of bread between their head, they just faint. So it's going.
It's not the pieces of it's not pieces of bread slamming the side of their head. It's his two hands.
Yeah.
Either that or he's so pissed off he grabs hold of two bits of plywood and smacks you with them instead.
Oh, yeah, Baramon should be on screen too. Yeah. Oh, there we go. There he is.
Yep, there we go.
Hey. Again,
So,
I imagine the teacher looks like Hayachi.
Don't tempt me.
You do not. Funny enough, I was actually tempted to make Koopa's sensei his dad at one point.
That would have been an interesting conversation.
It would have been a very
By the way,
conversation.
Question: is there like a delay for me when I try to talk? I'm just like.
There's a few seconds, but it's not bad. It's not bad.
Okay.
Promise it's all good. All right. So everyone's back, yeah?
One
we haven't heard.
I left my
I was
phone
gonna say
upstairs. I
the
gotta go
only
grab it.
person. That's fine.
Yep.
I was gonna say the only person I haven't heard is Aeon.
What?
Oh, there he is.
He's alive.
I hasn't gone anywhere. What the heck?
Oh,
No.
sorry. My bad.
I didn't even leave the room.
I didn't think you left. Like, I wasn't sure if you left or you were just sitting there quietly and just kind of chilling.
I never left, or maybe I was never here to begin with.
Oh my god.
Oh, now you're just getting deep.
Man, when did Aeon get deep?
Suddenly, it turns out that Pulsmon just has the ability to float while sitting in the air the whole time.
What was that about Pulsmon?
He's just every time he was sitting on Mason's shoulder, he was actually just floating in the air in a sitting position. He just has that ability.
There was no
Electromagnetism.
There was no
Alright.
Mason. It was a speed mirage the whole time.
Who do you think Fujimon was speaking to? Fujimon with that fourth break, he breaks the fourth wall and speaks to the guy, just like, "Who's Mason? Where did you put him?"
Fujimon, Mason
Right?
died 4 years ago.
Let's die.
Oh.
It's what you do. It's what you do to only do stuff with food. You do it as food coloring. Nobody tell him what it actually means.
Oh, I had some good examples.
He went to the Digimon.
I could just imagine. I could half imagine that Emily's first word, whenever she hears the word "die," she just goes, "Oh, I can think of some good examples." Not in front of the kid.
Oh yeah, no, she goes
And
completely
then he
into
just keeps
brain
asking.
cinema with thousands of movies flashing through her head.
And Fujimon just
Okay.
keeps asking questions about different words, like what's a farm? It's
Okay.
where you raise things. What's raise?
That thing you do in poker. It's just a continuous
How do
of
you
what
know
the
it?
next. Oh, shut up. Okay, so everyone is back, so let's get back to it. Sorry about the break there, everybody. We just need a chance to rest and recoup. Recooper.
Recuperate.
Recuperate. Hey! That's funny. So,
I have a different joke to you people.
so, as all of you follow inside, it first seems like it's a darkness that just a darkness that takes you, as there are no
Emily
lights
feels
on
at
what's.
home.
For a while,
Is
they're
it
just
advanced darkness?
no, no, it's not. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. He's not here. Get him out. This makes sense to me. So for a while, there's no sign of light, but you do hear what sounds like a very faint humming enter through. Then Wisemon, who is leading, put both his hand out and generates both the two orbs that you saw him with in pretty much most of this. And there's a faint bit of light. And then as he circles around, like, there must be. Ah, yes. Could one of you get that switch on the wall? And he points to a switch near the door where you went.
James will get it.
Get it.
Oh, that's what I
Both
thought.
of them
Perhaps.
get it together.
Yay.
Friendship.
Friendship, it's magical.
Friendship.
No,
So-
it turns out it's like a
Flawless
double switch that they
victory.
both have to flip at the same time to make it work.
Okay, on three, Sly. Okay, on Sly, on three. 1, 2, 3. Click. We're in. I hate those double button doors on Sly 3.
I love.
There
I
were
love
many of
that
them.
line.
Your mother was a broken. I can't say that fucking line.
Anyway, let's continue.
Yes. So, as all of you enter into the room, and then we have both James and James and Mason both reach for light switch. Oh, 1 minute. Happened. 1 minute.
What happened?
Hmm?
What happened?
Uh,
Did our sound go out?
no, not the
sounds
sound.
fine.
Not the sound. Something else happened.
Oh, okay.
I was about to change. I was about to change screens and realized I had something on the other screen that's a spoiler.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Yes, sir.
Not having that.
No, none of that. Shame on you.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
bad DM.
No, I'm a bad DM.
Oh no, you're doing fine.
All right, so
If
as you
anything,
all
here's
ent-
the bad DM. It's fucking voice mod. But anyway.
yeah, I'll agree with that.
Exactly.
So as the light turns on, there is a very faint humming that begins to sound like almost like a generator that is starting up. And then there is a flash of light that blinds all of you as the lights have not come on and you're not adjusted to this.
Oh, jeez.
Serafina puts her goggles on.
So as the light
Digimon
fades away,
just stares on. Whether or not he's affected, no one knows.
and at that point, as the light begins to fade and your eyes adjust, you're greeted with this.
Oh. Well, somebody had fun breaking all the monitors. That would have costed a lot of money.
Can Seraphina go over to like one of the keyboards and try like pressing a key, seeing if anything works?
Sure. You go over to check the keys, the keyboards and things.
All right, let's see.
As you try to begin tapping on them, a small electrical jolt shocks through.
On her, as in on me?
Yes, because it's a broken keyboard.
Oh fuck! Oh no.
So, Seraphina.
This is bad.
Yeah, I know, because you have that metallic arm, which is why it's affecting you.
I was gonna say, can I roll disadvantage because I have the fucking metallic arm?
Yeah. So I would like you to roll me a flight or a brawn check, depending on which one you pick is a different DC.
I'm rolling flight.
Okay, then
It's
roll me
my
at Then roll me at disadvantage. Your DC is 8.
Oh, I have to explode.
Oh no.
Oof.
Nope. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. What happens?
Right.
I'm
So
getting
take
shocked.
your token there.
I will take the fail.
Very well. So, Seraphina, as you begin tapping on the buttons, Wiseman is about to point out that the electrical equipment in here might be faulty, but within not even a moment to breathe, you begin tapping on the keyboard, and the moment you press your third key on the buttons, as you're like, what can I do with... the shock jolts through your arm and begins to electrocute you for a little bit. You fall backwards, and you are on the ground with jolt. Give yourself a minor injury, please.
Just and she hits the floor.
Fujimon literally just jumps on her and is like, "Are you okay? Are you okay, my human?"
I was about to tell you.
You know what? That's fair. She immediately just moves away on the floor, moving away from that. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Are you all right?
I have a metallic arm. What do you think?
Yeah, Sarah, you okay?
Fujimon. I was gonna say, could Fujimon try and...
Oh, go on.
Sorry.
Fujimon.
I was gonna say, could Fujimon try and calm her down by like maybe do a check, but by basically like he's doing the dog thing of licking where it got shocked, even though it's like her metal hand, like he's giving worried dog noises, even though he's fish.
Because of it being a metallic arm on that one, I would like you to roll me a brawn check to see if you don't get shocked back.
Oh my god.
Your DC is 8.
Hold on. Double checking my. You want to maybe put in some tokens just in case? I can use my own.
I am fine for tokens being used here on you. So if you want to roll first, then we'll see what your total is.
What do I get?
I'll put in 4 on my.
I'm not rolling the brawn. Roll it first, and then we'll see what your total gets. You don't have to.
I was going to put in.
Yeah. And I don't have to roll it because I've already rolled.
Yeah,
So,
the Digimon rolls, but the tamer is the one who decides if the tokens are used.
Yeah, so we'll see your total first, and then we'll put in the amount we need.
Okay.
Yeah.
So while he's doing,
so put in. So how many do you have currently?
I have.
So you've got 5.
6. I got 6.
You've got 6. Okay. I see 5. Oh no, I'm looking at the Luca. Sorry.
The DC is 8.
Okay, so 6. I will put in. I'll put in 3. You put in 2, and then we'll make it 8.
Wouldn't that isn't the DC? What was the DC?
DC's 8.
Hey,
got
so
3,
when I just
so I can put in. I'll just put in 3, and you put in 2, and that makes 5, and then we put the 5 into the 3, and that's 8.
Okay, my brain was not mathing correctly for a sec there.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
Light, brawn, all threes.
Yep. So you're putting in 5 tokens?
Yeah.
Yep.
I've spent 3. He spent 2.
Very well. So, Digimon, as you begin to go to lick the arm, you have one little moment and you begin to feel a zap. You actually have a moment where you're sort of like, oh, maybe this will actually hurt her if I do this again, so I will not do that.
Okay, so look the other arm, like I said, soothingly.
Then you are fine.
While he's doing that, Cooper's gonna look at Sarah. Hey, Sarah, you okay? What is the state of Sarah's hair after that shock?
Oh, it's puffy.
Cooper's
like,
trying
is
his
it just
hardest not to laugh.
Is it like spiky puffy or is it like afro puffy?
You laugh and I kick your shin.
It is about half spiked.
So kind of like Emily's pigtails.
Yes.
No,
like the
no,
ends,
no,
like
I'm
the
not
ends of her hairs, like the ends of her hairs have curled up and spiked, and the top of her hair looks a little bit spiky there as well.
No, I'm just making sure you're okay. Just,
Um,
I'm sorry.
Hold on.
Oh, actually, I'm glad actually that I didn't spend tokens on that electric shock because that's her fear. I wouldn't have been able to use any anyway.
Oh shit! Oh, that's right.
Yep. She's terrified of electric shocks, and she just got one. She looks terrified on the floor right now.
I knew I had this written down for a reason. I just plumb forgot. So thank you for the reminder.
Yeah, so the Digimon she should be afraid of in this party is fucking Pulsemon.
Oh no!
I just forgot. I just forgot until I read her sheet again.
That was
Yeah. But anyway, Wisebond, it looks like there was a struggle in this room, or something like a bomb hit it.
That would be the. Go ahead.
Tinkermon will shield the entire thing that's happening from Felicia, just like face to her that she's not paying too much attention to, oh, someone got hurt. Like, no, it's all okay, she's fine.
I am in fact not fine.
She didn't say that out loud, but you know.
Wait.
Just
who's
making sure
doing?
Felicia is not super
Mason's
panicked
off at the hand. That's fair. Mason's
yeah,
off
I
at
was
the
going
hand
to say
to you,
James
by
is
the way.
probably look. Yeah, and James was going to like also do the quick check over. I'm pretty sure he's probably had to deal with guys getting shocked, so he is certified for first aid, so you know he's doing the actual first aid check.
She's very not sure about you fussing about her. You don't have to do that. Fine.
Quiet, you. Quiet, and he will pull out like first aid. Like, I'm certified for first aid to begin with, and I have dealt with people getting shocked on my work site. Can't have.
Sir, I have a metallic arm. I don't know what you're gonna do.
Yes, I would advise to not touch the equipment until things are settled. But to answer your question, as he looks over at you, Cooper, a bomb would be the most delicate way of putting it. This is one of the only few rooms that are left after the recent endeavors.
Yeah, Felicia writes down in one of her notebooks and shows it to Wisebond. It reads in like colored pencil. What happened?
Well, to explain the story, I first need to tell of the endeavors of the previous ones who first entered here. And he points to the one remaining screen that isn't broken, which is behind him. It is a small TV screen, but it is big enough that it is sort of be able to be seen. I just did the best I could with the image. This was the only one I could find that looked good enough at the time. This is not fully, but close enough.
You're fine.
But there's a screen he points to. The story begins with the previous humans. The previous Digidestined, as we have delegated to call them. There were 6 of them that first entered into our server. It was about 10 years in your time when they first arrived. My maths is correct. Maths is such a funny subject, is it not?
Wait, okay, so let me get this straight. You said they came here 10 years ago, and this thing has only been standing for, wait, okay. Is it 10 in our years or 10 in your years? Just so I'm not stupid.
It is 10 in your years.
Okay, so did they make this tower then, considering that this has been standing for 8 years in our time?
That is correct.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
Perhaps just hear my tale. After all, I think Alderman is currently waiting for you to discover all of this anyway, so it might be best to start from the roughly beginning.
Sure.
Alderman.
There are...
I think you meant Agunimon.
Yeah, Agunimon. Sorry, I had Alderman in my head. I thought of the other one. Yeah, Agunimon. Thank you.
No, it's fine. I've called the Suramon a Gunimon, so I get it.
Yeah.
No worries.
Alderman the Digivolution.
Thank you. Yeah, Agunimon. Thank you. There were 6 previous humans who once entered into this server. We don't know how they were chosen exactly, similar to you, but they were brought here to deal with a situation that was different to what we have here. Back then, Yuntera, as they have nicknamed our server's presence to them, it didn't always used to be this ruined. The 6 of them first came here because they were sent to deal with a Digimon who was trying to inflict our world with an emotion that most tend to have fallen under their gaze and prospects. They were each assigned a Digimon partner, and over the coming months of your time, they eventually managed to bring the world together, and they managed to defeat the ruler who was controlling over things, Barbamon.
Barbamon?
Okay.
Felicia tilts her head. She writes down the name, and she's like, Barbermon? And it's spelled Barbermon. Barbermon. She's not
Funny enough,
heard that right.
Cooper's mental image of Barbamon is just a barber.
I'm gonna guess that's... Is it... I don't think he means barber as in like a hair barber, guys. I think it's a different kind of... I think you guys are hearing it wrong.
I'm assuming it's more like barber.
Sorry.
Oh, it's all right. What were you gonna say, Emily?
Emily is humming "Worst Pies in London" from Sweeney Todd because we heard it that way as well.
No. He is spelt as Barbamon.
Oh.
Barbamon. Okay.
He was classed as a special type of Digimon who ruled over the world of Yuntera. He ruled over it because he believed that all Digimon's ideals were meant to stand out. He believed that greed was all it took for anyone to truly survive our world. If you had an idea that was truly your own, that would benefit you, Barbamon's power believed it would influence that. So, for a while, his power basically said, in one of the Digidestin's previous words, if it was something that you truly wanted, you took it, you take it, you deal with it, and you deal with that, as he said once before.
Huh.
And for a while, it affected most of us. In short, if your greed for something was truly to the peak of things, then it was truly the work of him. And the moment his eyes were set on your desire for it, he would influence you. And the moment you obtained what you were after, he outright deleted them and took that power himself.
Oh, he sounds quite the greedy guy.
Well, when you're the manifestation of greed, it tends to come into effect quite easily.
Ah, that explains a lot. Funny, because his name is literally just the Latin word for beard. So.
Well, he did have a look.
When you
He
say,
did have a lush beard.
when you
that
say
explains everything.
manifestation, when you say manifestation of greed, like you mean greed incarnate?
That is a way to put it. You see, Bobomon is part of what goes into the Digimon history as a member of the 7 Demon Lords.
Greed.
It appears you're... Yes, there was...
I get it.
Yes, it appears your metallic arm friend has clicked to what everyone else has realized too later. Each of these 7 lords was a representation of each of what you humans called the 7 deadly
The
sins.
7 deadly sins. Okay. So greed was the overseer of the world and was kind of a mean person.
I presume the word I know of the word you are speaking of, and it probably would be wise to not bring that up. But yes, but the thing is, he was the only one of the lords who was around. The other 6 were nowhere.
Huh.
That's weird.
I mean, that must have been that was probably a blessing because I would hate to see who the embodiment of wrath would have been.
It's also slightly concerning because if one's only around, where are the others?
Well,
that's a good question.
Well, I actually have the answer to that one because remember, I have been around for quite some time.
Right, yeah.
The answer to that question is the other 6. Well, to be specific, the other 5 were already deleted.
Oh.
Wait, 5? So where's the 6th? There's 7, right? So there's one left.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Where's that one?
That was actually the hidden agenda that Bobomon had. It was said that Bobomon's power was that he was trying to revive and bring forth the 7th of the Demon Lords. The one who was said to rule over all of them. Lucimon.
Oh. Oh, great.
Great. Fantastic.
Well, let's hope we got nowhere fast with that.
As a matter of fact,
or let's hope that if Lucimon does this, he's actually like the one from the TV show.
Well, I can...
Sorry, you go. You go.
Well, to answer the question on whether he was revived or not, I can tell you that Lucimon only existed in the server's beginning. He was defeated way within the first 200 years of my appearance. I did not have a hand in that, but it is said that previous Digimon existed back then. However, by the time I caught wind and had gained the powers to chronicle most of the events of the digital world, I have not gone that far to discover who was involved in that per se. That knowledge is sadly part of the nuggets of knowledge that I do not obtain.
So what? So you said so the 7 deadly sins were here. Which one is the one that he wanted to revive then? Because there's wrath, sloth, lust, dear lord. Yeah, like which one is this Lucimon guy?
Well, Lucimon, well, to be specific, Lucimon was the one who was mostly in charge, was mostly the one who was in charge of pretty much all of the demon lords themselves. Lucimon specifically?
Like, do you know which sin it is? I guess.
Usually Lucifer's pride.
I mean, that's what I
Yeah.
thought, but I just wanted to be sure because you never know. This land might change something of the order.
Lucimon was the one who was mostly involved with the appearance of pride.
Okay, so it's the same. Okay. Gotta be sure, you know?
Yes. If it helps to acquire your knowledge, Lucimon being the leader was involving pride. Barbamon's the one who's in charge of greed, whereas the other ones being connected to all this was Leviamon, who was the one who was the one in charge of envy.
Okay.
There was Beelzemon, who was the one in charge of gluttony. Lilithmon,
Beelzebub, yeah, okay.
Lilithmon was in charge of lust.
Yeah, that sounds about right, considering the name.
Belphamon was in charge of sloth. And Demon was the one a part of wrath.
Okay. You can see, like, Serafina,
You know.
like, processing this, like, putting it to memory.
It's James's too. Is like, okay, Daemon, that's a little on the nose, but yeah, that makes sense.
Daemon, demon, yeah, I guess that makes sense in a long run.
But anyway, that's going off topic.
I wouldn't think so. I mean, this is kind of relevant, right?
It is. So the previous lords basically appeared one after another, and they were eventually defeated. However, when Barbamon was in control, it was the first time that the digital world decided to bring in humans. It is said that the humans influenced that. Sorry, Del?
No. I was just gonna have Felicia write another question in her notebook. This time it says,
Were they the previous humans before us?
They were indeed. They were the Digidestined who would then come to help with things. The 6 of them.
Do you know what they look like or anything? Like, if you got pictures or like.
If I can connect this to my magic, I can at least give you their names to start with as I get this set up.
Sure, that's fine.
Well, the first one was the one deemed as their leader. His name was Romeo Phillips.
Do any of us recognize that name?
At this point, no. I will mention if any of these ring any names.
Yes, sir. Cool.
The second name is Maggie Galloway. The third one is Jason White. The fourth one is Oscar Wing. The fifth one is Annabelle Capri.
Son. Sorry.
I knew someone was gonna do it. I made this. I knew someone was gonna do it. It's fine.
Sorry, it just slipped out. Sorry.
And
Dave, sorry.
And finally, the last one, Agatha Sawyer. And at that point, Serafina,
wait,
you do get a collection, as the name Sawyer does ring a bell to a certain teacher who you knew.
Wait, my teacher in school? You what?
Your teacher? Huh.
Yeah, she came to me. Oh my god, she came to me earlier today, gave me a monitor, and I came here.
Oh.
You think she's connected to all this?
Well, that's her name.
So she obtained her dream. Well, that's awesome.
Yeah, she was like the best teacher ever.
I guess it improved at some things, but in any case, each of them were assigned with their partners. They managed to eventually take down Barbamon. After they did, that's when they had the idea based off of what they were trying to do. They decided that based on the unity that they had managed to get to the digital world to obtain, for the very first time, they decided to set up a hub, as they called it, and thus they created Terra City, aka the ruins of where you currently stand.
Are the Digimon still around? Or are they, you know...
Yeah.
Currently, 5 of them are with no knowledge, unfortunately. However, one of them I do know where.
Oh, phew. Cooper just wipes his brow. Oh god, maybe I may have brought up a very touchy subject.
Basically, what happened was after Bob... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, well, what happened? Where are they now?
That's...
In refer... Sorry, just
reference to
to
what?
answer to the partners.
So, oh, you're referring to what happened to the part?
Like the partner Digimons, like...
Ah, okay, I understand. I can get to that bit. Wisemon nods and goes, a valid question. The last information I have on them is connected to what happened to Terra City itself. See, when the humans had finished building Terra City, their Digivices told them it was time to leave. They decided to host a farewell party, and they did one final check on what they classified as the Greed Core. It was the one thing that was remained over when Barbamon was defeated. It was designed by Oscar that the entire city, because of how much the core was giving off power, they could use it to essentially build the city's power. Unfortunately, when they thought the demon lord was essentially gone, it seems its power did connect to the core more than we thought. Its power corrupted every Digimon who was within the walls.
Oh. Well, that ain't good.
So I wanted
something
to
went wrong. Okay.
Well, that's the thing. According to my work with Oscar and his Digimon partner, we checked, and checked. I can tell you, we checked that settings over 31 times. It did not show any signs of falter.
So it was tampered with then. That's the only other conclusion I can come up with.
Well, there's also another thing too.
And what's that?
Well, from my knowledge of fantasy and demons, they sometimes don't get put down so easily. So there's also the idea that maybe some part of Barbamon was existing in that core and was waiting.
I mean, true, but if they were locking it away and making sure that everything was fine, then... I mean, I know it's the case of, like, power and everything in the thingy, but...
Well, their partners were keeping a close eye of things. I can tell you that Monodramon, Floramon, Elecmon, Gabumon, Gamemon, and Monodramon were keeping a close eye of the whole thing.
Wait, did you say Gabumon?
I did.
There's a Gabumon outside. It's not the same guy, is it?
No, that is not the same Gabumon who was connected.
Oh.
Okay, good. Well, I would say okay, good. That shouldn't be a good thing, but you know what I mean.
Cooper's gonna take out his little notebook and so you said there were Monodramon, Floramon, Gabumon, Elecmon. Who were the other two again?
Oh, right. There was Kamemon, who was one of them, and the other one was Dracmon.
Rackmon. Okay.
Dracmon was the one who was connected to Romeo.
Okay.
Anyway, so when it was their time to leave, that's when things started to get a little worse. The day before they left, there was the first signs. And then that's when it all fell apart. See, one Digimon managed to get corrupted in such a way, they decided to leave the city, and they decided to set up a group of miscreants. That's when
And who
things
was that?
Group.
That that is a group I didn't think would be coming back into play so soon. The Isolators.
Makes sense to the isolation phase name.
Basically, they're Digimon who we believe at this current state of time are Digimon who have been influenced by Barbamon's former core influence. But that's where things take a rather strange turn. For most Digimon who get affected by the core would show signs of the emotion being influenced. So in the case of Barbamon, greed being the influential factor. But some of them displayed signs of none of greed, and that's where that troubled me. But there have been no knowledge of the others being revived or taken form in any shape. And, well, that's when I looked over the information here in the tower, and that's when I discovered something.
That being?
The one that slightly triggered things. You see, after the 5 other Digidestined left, Romeo decided to have one more day to double-check everything. He was always a stickler for those types of details. You know, always making sure that those little details are always sorted out, you know, those little fine-tunes that you have. You want to make sure those little bits are. But as the city began to flourish more and more, just before Romeo left, that's when the first attack happened. That's when Drdramon made his move.
Okay. That's an interesting name.
And how big is this guy then? Like how strong are we talking? Like, is he big as Machinedramon, or is he like a little guy that...
Drdramon is about the same rank of Digimon classification as Machinedramon.
Oh god.
He is way stronger than even me. And I am stage below what they are classed as.
Oh, okay.
In any case, as the war raged on, Drdramon made a move to reach out for the orb. He was really wanting to retain its power for himself, as Drdramon was always fussy about not being selected as a Digidestined's Digimon. At that point, he was influenced by the core, from what I can assume, and he tried to make a break for the power itself. He connected with the core. A large explosion occurred. When the explosion disappeared, the entire city was engulfed in the large explosion. It was lucky that some buildings remained in some kind of a state. Well, you can see the state of what happened thanks to said explosion.
Felicia
Then...
holds up. Yep, sorry.
No, go on.
Yeah, Felicia holds up her notebook. Another question is written on it. What happened to Romeo?
Wisemont just was his head. We don't know. Sadly, there was no sign of a body, no sign of anything.
Well, if media's taught us anything, if there's no body, that usually means you're alive somewhere.
Well,
just
disposed of.
Just not wanting to be found yet.
But still, I can only imagine those poor Digimon who got caught in the explosion.
My only thing here is, why are people blaming humans for this? It doesn't sound like it was a human-caused accident, right? Like, I'm not sure. I'm not the only one who thinks that, right?
No, it doesn't sound like the humans were the cause.
So why are humans being blamed by everybody?
I mean, they did decide to use the core as a power source.
Okay, reckless endangerment, sure, but I mean, that's because this Barbamon guy is just a big, meanie beanie, let's say.
That is one word to describe him. But yes, that is sadly why Digimon do see humans some kind of it. But that's when things decided to hit the final arc of this isolation phase. You see, after everything had happened, there was no sign of Dr. Mon and Romeo, and no sign of Dracmon either. Egg didn't even spawn, so we don't even know what happened to much of him. But after what happened, all Digimon who were on the outskirts of the city, when they saw what happened, decided that it was best to stay away from the human construction that led to essentially setting off a large destruction within the world. The Digimon then separated themselves into different colonies, which...
Well, that explains why they had such a...
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's my bad.
Go
on. Finish.
Yeah. So it sort of leads to which some of your Digimon partners will rather know. And Tinkermon, Bearmon, and Fujimon, you do recall, and you do know this, that your home is in Terra City. You guys are from different colonies of the digital world.
I am.
God damn it.
It's Brains D4, everybody. It's Brains D4. He don't remember shit. He is cute as fuck and dumb of ass.
He is dumb of ass, and we
Exactly.
love him for it. When Koopa is just like, oh, but wait, what do you mean his egg spawn? When I assume he was destroyed.
Explain.
The
Is
whole
there like some kind of... Is there like a respawn system here or something? Like, so like if something... So you kind of make it sound like as if something, I don't know, dies, quote unquote, let's say that. That it... Does it turn into an egg and then respawn? Is that how that works?
For the most part, yes. When Digimon reach the end of their life cycle, if there is such a means of recovering their data in a way, they get regenerated into what we call a Digi-Egg, or a Digitama, as it's also known. Then, after some loving care in places, the Digimon will eventually be born again. However, depending on different circumstances, there is a possibility that when a Digi-Egg is hatched, the Digimon inside will either have all, some, or even none of their previous memories or experiences.
So they have a chance of not remembering. Okay.
That is correct. Before you inquire, there have actually been no eggs respawned from the center of this city.
None? For how long?
ever since the city was destroyed.
So it messed up your, what do you call it? Regeneration? Yeah, it's that. Yeah. Okay.
Sadly, the world itself was destroyed for the most part in places. And then that's when I intervened.
Oh, he decided to walk in anyway, I guess.
Yeah. So at that point, coming into the room, there is a familiar face.
And he's small. Oh, now he's
Hi.
There
big.
we go.
Hi, big
This
man.
guy
He's like
again.
Ant-Man.
Ah, a Goonimon. I see you came to join us. I'm
Can I
surprised
ask
machine.
before you rant and rave, sir?
Yes.
That's like to the guy who just walked in.
Oh, yeah.
Because she assumes he's gonna rant and rave.
Mm-hmm.
From what we've been told so far, she's like specifying so far. It doesn't sound like humans were that big of a problem. It sounds like this Barbamon dude was more of an issue than we were. Like, yeah, we caused a little bit of reckless endangerment due to keeping the core. That was stupid. Why would you do that? But not important. But other than that, this Barbamon guy just sounds like a really big, very bad guy. I'm just curious why you're mad at us, metaphorically, us, for that.
Would you like me to tell them or not? I suppose it's better if it comes from my mouth, so allow me, Wiseman. And he steps forward a little bit to look at all of you. You ask me why our entire server is pitted against some Digimon, or against you humans. That is because, to most of them, they deemed Terra City as a spawn of a series of events. Digimon who started off in here started off perfectly fine. But then eventually, when the tower was constructed, that's when people deemed it as a source of humans. They deemed as the fact that the humans built the tower to use the core as an energy source to power the city. They saw that as humans used it as a means to infect the digital world for their own personal gain. I mean, think about it. They made a large city with large amounts of Digimon coming in to live, work, play, and do in their own certain way, and then suddenly, the moment they choose to leave, a large bomb explosion goes off because somebody got influenced because said cause power.
I mean, that may be the case, but they obviously had good intentions to make a home for all Digimon of all walks of life.
Yeah, it sounds like they wanted a place of freedom rather than something like what this Barbamon guy had before, of it being just consumed by greed.
You're not wrong. And to be honest, it's that shred of hope is part of the reason why I chose to hear you out. The moment you said you were not connected to those previous ones, I wanted to still have hope. Especially because I miss him. I hope I've been proven wrong.
Who define you mean? Are you meaning who's this him?
Do you mean Romeo or Dracmon?
Or someone else?
Wiseman, did you not tell them? No, I didn't get around to that bit yet. Then perhaps I should probably introduce myself properly.
She raises an eyebrow.
My name is Agunimon, and I was Dracmon.
Wait, what?
What?
Interesting.
Wait, oh, okay, so I was right. I said no body alive. Gestures. I was right.
Oh. Okay.
I called it.
Yes. I presume as as Ripper would go, surprise. And he tries to jazz hand jokey sort of, why am I doing this type of thing. Wiseman at that point just looks
jazz hands back in amusement for fun, just to join in, just to make him feel better, so that he's not the only one doing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wiseman.
Good to see that you are alive and well, but
yeah.
Care to explain why Tweedledum and Tweedleferal are so hellbent?
Yeah, if they work for you, surely they'd understand, right? Unless they kind of carry the hatred anyway, regardless.
They harbor it more for a different reason than myself. I just chose not to really let them be alone because I saved them when things were looking bleak.
So it's just a case of circumstances didn't let you change their mind, huh?
That is correct. But I will stand by what I said earlier, though, that I do see humans as a form of problems. But before you start saying it sounds like I'm about the same as them, that's why I chose to step in. I was watching from a bit from afar, but seeing how one of you humans chose to take the first initiative to get close to them before your Digimon could get involved, I thought it was best to do so.
Oh no, wait, that was not me.
Yeah,
sorry. My brain went to getting the Digivice. Sorry.
Yeah, no, Jan's like, personally, I always think that there's no reason that you have to fight to solve a confrontation. That there is truly a way to talk things out.
Part of me feels like that's not going to work on every Digimon.
It sadly will not.
No, but
Didn't think so.
But it never hurts to try to at least attempt first. Not attempting is the worst kind of failing. Not making the attempt is worse than not doing anything, and that's the worst kind of failure there can be.
Cyclone's evil twin didn't look like he was ready to listen.
Yeah, gonna agree with her.
I mean, you can't really blame him.
Sad thing.
You can't really blame him when he literally watched the only family he had in this world get deleted right before his eyes.
Yeah, that will do it.
James kind of gets a little. Oh, James gets solemn at that sound of that.
Especially with the whole respawn system out of commission, not being able to see his family again, but even then, the fact that they might not even remember him, that's...
Digimon come and go in this world in many different ways. After all, when you think about it, from what I've heard from you humans, from what I got from Romeo and his other Digidestins, every single one of them has had influences, friendships, family. Heck, even two of them talked about partners. And not the Digimon kind, but apparently love partners. It was something that I've heard you humans had held into something of a high regard. So, to see something destroyed is something you don't really want to do. Nobody truly wants to see that. So, and that's where Wisemon was, and that's admittedly why we believe the server has chosen more of you humans to set in. They want 6 of you to try to be the ones to help bring the world together once again.
I mean, if you pardon me, something of the story don't add up, because, like, Digimon might be able to come back, but us humans were kind of our lives are kind of one and done. So I don't understand why the last humans would go to all the effort of building the city, only just to blow it up.
You are not wrong. As a Goonimon puts his hand up, you're not wrong. And that's admittedly why I still held on to hope for a little bit. I prayed that the other 5 would come back, because that was how they built the city in the first place. Wisemon then interjects and goes, "You wondered about the summoning circle when the Digidestined would have first appear. That's because they managed to gain power after defeating Bobmon, and they managed to construct that summoning circle so they could go into the human world and back, bring stuff from your world to help make Terra City into what it is. Well, was." The fact that you 6 didn't turn up there just said that the circle wasn't working. So when we got a knowledge in our head, and your partners, as he gestures to Tinkermon, Fujimon, and Bearmon, and to those at the entrance, they got the feeling within them. At first, I believed that it was going to be them returning. But the fact that it was 6 different Digimon who had never had a connection to a Digidestined before, suddenly appearing, that's when I finally clicked together that it was different than the usual. And a Goonimon then sorry. Sorry.
I was gonna say, Fujimon's like, Sarah is my super special best friend ever. And it's just tail wagging in her arms.
As I said, and you see, for the first time ever, there's a smile appearing on a Goonimon. There's definitely a different sense of personality, but yes. But yes, the 5 never returned. That's when other Digimon believed to lose their faith, because they believed their heroes wouldn't return. And that's where I stepped in. And that, as you see, he then claps his hands together, and you see what looks like a ball of fire, and then you see it transform into what looks like, to the lot of you, when you first entered into the digital world, when you were coming through the tunnel, you remember that there was like a large wall that you crashed through. It looks the same shape and shade of color as that wall.
Oh, we've seen that before.
Yeah, when we were being brought here, we pretty much nearly crashed into a big wall like that.
Yeah, we just kind of went through it.
That was my doing. You see,
who said that? Which one said that?
Sorry, that was a Goonimon. He basically says,
okay, that's what I thought.
The power of voice. I'm gonna do a different accent for Wisemon for the next one. Sorry. So a Goonimon then holds his hand and says, in order to prevent problems from occurring, I went to the different colonies after everything had happened. Once things had calmed down and I found it safe to do so, I managed to set up firewalls that basically prevented the Digimon from the other side coming through. Essentially, it's blocked them off. Because if every Digimon was still affected by that power, especially because the digital world itself was slowly becoming that way because of what happened to Terra City, who knows what else would have been infected if it got any further.
I see your point.
Best to try contain as best as I could. And then Wisemon interjects at that point. I did everything that I could in order to help with my information of the areas. I used part of my connections to connect with them. But it did seem strange on some parts, but I have had no contact with any of them. None of them have reached out. That's also what I think you appearing might be the way we could bridge things together. After all, humans were the ones who unified the digital world to fight against Barbamon. There's a very high chance that the six of you could have something that influences this world and brings Digimon together once again. So could fix on Terra City, and maybe even the feelings that all these Digimon had towards your kind. So I'm asking, please. And for the first time ever, you see Wisemon flies out of the book and he lands on his little feet, and you see him bow in your direction. I am asking for those Digimon who still hold a hope. Can you help us?
Yeah, but there's one thing I want to make I want to be honest about something. Specifically so that there's transparency between me and this guy.
You're pointing to a Goonimon?
She gestured. Yeah, she's pointing to a Goonimon.
One of the guys you knew is my teacher. Was my teacher.
I see.
What was her name again? Agatha something?
Agatha Sawyer.
Agatha Sawyer? You know that woman? White hair?
Yes.
Yeah, that was my teacher in school. So I knew her. I know her. She comes to my shop sometimes. Gives me old stuff to fix for the school. She gave me a monitor before I came here, and suddenly it sucked me in here.
At that point, Agun just sort of crosses his arms. Well, I'm glad to know the promo is still sounding as well, but that's something I don't get, though. She couldn't have known anything about this, could she? Wisemon?
I don't know.
I'm afraid that's something I don't know even I don't even have my vast knowledge. But if it is anything to help in your situation, the moment that we can establish things here, maybe we can start looking into answers as to why you were brought here in that such manner.
Yeah, it would be nice, because I didn't exactly agree to anything.
And also to the one that's younger than the rest of you. He looks over at you, Felicia.
She just kind of meekly looks up at Wisemon.
Oh.
Oh.
The fact somebody younger was brought here in this case. I am not accustomed to your ages back home, but the fact that you seem smaller, it is probably the equivalent of bringing in training into a situation with stronger Digimon. I apologize on the situation, but I assure, just so there's clarity here, no one in the digital world is the one that decides it. The server seems to have a mind of its own whenever it chooses someone. So, as to why this has happened, I couldn't tell you. So I'm sorry, little one.
She just flips through her notebooks, going up to a message that says, "That's okay," and it's got like little smiley faces decorated around it.
Oh.
Yes. She is cute.
You may be young, but you're a sweet kid. You know that?
She just kind of blushes and just kind of hugs her teddy bear closer.
Aw. Well,
Inkermon is putting her hands on her shoulders.
Aw.
Yeah. Aw, that is cute.
Cuteness everywhere. Support everywhere.
Yeah. Felicia just kind of relaxes a bit after that.
Hearing all of this, Cooper is holding on to his Digivice, looking at it, looking to the others. Well, I think we all know what we need to do, right, guys?
Yeah. We gotta help this place out.
Yeah, man. You twisted my arm, and honestly, my mama and papa always told me if you're gonna be in someplace, always leave it better than how you found it.
And I'm not one to leave people struggling on their own. I want to help as best I can.
Well, one of you is gonna need a technological brain around here, and I've got just that.
Looks like it's going to be an interesting challenge.
Alicia holds up a notebook with writing that says, "Teddy and I will help too."
Mason, are you in?
Yep.
There is a moment where Wisemon is just surprised. And he sort of raises his head, and you hear this gasp as all 6 of you have responded. Thank you. And there is a sudden moment of what sounds like him whimpering as he bows again.
Aw.
Oh.
Huh.
Please, there's no need to bow, wise one. We're here. We want to help.
Yeah. But is there... Well, first things first, I guess. Is there any way to get something out of here that's workable?
Yes. The computer screen behind me. It had a way to connect to the digivices of the previous digidestined. Perhaps if you all place your devices there, you can register so you can still use some of the tower's functions. Based on my knowledge of looking around, there is still at least some living quarters and a couple of other things in the area that could still work with things, so at least you can use this as a base of your own till we sort out what's happening.
Well, as long as this doesn't shock me anymore, I'll be fine.
And that leaves one other question now, and James will look at Agunimon. What's your take on all this now that you know what we plan to do?
Good point.
And I will say he is he's stepping forward at least a little bit just to put himself at least in front of Agunimon and the kids in case he decides to do something funny.
Yeah, Bearmon just stands still got our fold across his chest, just gonna be just trying to look cool at this point. Just like
You know what? He's matching James because he's also got his he's got the serious dad look on him.
Oh, that's adorable.
Well, I'm not going to deny that due to how long things have taken about this, that my feelings to all of this are a bit conflicted, and that said, I'm willing to at least give the benefit, only because I have one favor to ask in exchange.
And that would be?
He sort of hesitates for a tiny bit, then you see a sigh come off, and then he looks back at you all. The moment things hit a level similar to before, that you don't hold against anything I do to help, if that makes sense.
You mean trying to stop us?
I would prefer to use the word intervene rather than stop. But yes, I don't want to say I don't trust the situation, but I need to know that your actions will speak louder than words, at least for a while.
Yeah, that makes sense. I believe in that same philosophy.
I guess
So
that's
as
fair.
in, if we find a so in other words, if we find a big scary core thing that will technically destroy it and not try and use it, then in other words.
Yeah, let's not do that. Oh my god, why did they do that?
Yeah. Why?
Tell you what, if we find anything like that, we'll let you know first.
Good idea. I'm with that.
Now that I would appreciate. Well, in that case, I should make this a bit more formal then. I welcome your help, Digidestined.
And we'll happily help you as long as you need it. Just,
Yeah,
maybe keep your little guys under control when we're around or something.
Speaking of, what exactly is happening back there?
Good point.
Right. I will go and check on them. The last I left it is I basically just said that if Agumon and Balukomon wanted to sort something out for a fair, they should try hold a staring contest. They were still doing it by the time I left.
Bulukamon was intent on winning.
I was saying this, Balukomon has held the stare. I would say that the two of them held the stare the moment Agunimon left.
I'd like to imagine Psychomon is doing the same with Gabumon, except he doesn't realize that Psychomon has fallen asleep with his eyes open.
Honestly, I was thinking they were just. I was honestly thinking they were doing more like the Mudkip thing, just going Gabu, psych, Gabu, psych.
No, that'd be Fujimon if he saw another fish.
Yeah, I could picture Pulsar just tapping his foot. Sonic's head. It's like looking at a watch that's not there.
I'm waiting.
Waiting.
I hate that Aldermon. I hate that Agunimon.
I hate all of the evolution line.
I hate them all.
I hate him.
Don't you worry, Mr. Post. I cannot. I could do Grounder. I just can't do Scratch. But anyway.
Anyway.
Oh, thank you. Ooh, that wasn't bad actually.
Thank you.
So Aldermon, as he goes to leave the room and goes, Wisemon, I suppose I'll leave the rest to you. Destined, ready to begin yourselves. I shall be waiting outside. I'll meet you back at the entrance and we'll discuss things. If you're going to go about trying to make this better, then you might need me to break down a firewall too.
Okay.
And he just walks out the room.
He's a bit of a weird guy, but you know what? I will take him being a bit of a weird guy over him punching us in the face. So that's a benefit.
See, like I said,
I don't know.
you can
I
solve
think
things
he's
by
cool.
talking them out first.
Yeah, old man, we get it. And she's gonna, Seraphina's gonna go over to the terminal. You said these things work, right?
Yes.
These things.
Yeah, so he then points to one that's behind him, and you can see what looks like the only functional looking keyboard and monitor that is left. And you see what looks like a small glass case, which is situated by the side of it, and looks like it has a hook on it.
Cool. Seraphina's gonna use that. She's
Okay.
Gonna, yeah, she's gonna do the thing.
Seraphina, give me a brains check.
Oh, I was.
You're technically. Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
my specialty.
I was gonna say if James could help in some way too, and maybe also like, maybe he has in his pocket some like special insulation gloves that he can pull from with preparing, just in case.
I
You know,
am not a child. I don't need hovering, old man.
Are you sure
well,
you don't
I guess
wanna
in
be
this,
sure?
I guess the question now at this point is, Seraphina, do you want the help? You good on your own?
Or even just to use loyalty too, just to like add some my 3 tokens and double them to help.
Well, we'll see what I get first. What's the DC?
The DC, because technically this is, as I mentioned to you, this is using Earth technology because it's still from that world and such. The DC
Hell
here, because
yeah.
you're familiar with it, is 15 and can use your skill that.
Oh shit! Oh, I beat it anyway. That should be 19. Sorry.
Nice.
That should be 19.
Very
Because I
nice.
forgot the +3, so I don't need.
Ooh.
She just kind of
Nice.
bats you away with a hand before interacting with it. She's like, "I do not need your help. Go away." And she she immediately just starts doing it herself. Honestly, thinking I'm like 15 years old. She's like mumbling about like,
And how-
how stupid do you think I am?
And how big is the screen itself too? Like, is it big enough that she can lift it, or she's gonna need some of us to actually carry it?
So the screen that it's connected to is one that's hanging on the wall. It is, to put it
Yeah,
blunt, it is about it's about as big as a 42-inch TV.
So yeah.
Yeah, so it's fine for that. You can see it's still hanging on and stuff like that. There's a tiny crack in the corner, so the left corner is a bit broken off. The rest of it seems fine.
I do not need your help, sir. Thank you.
So, as you load up the screen, there is a message that pops onto the screen. Insert Digivice login detail.
Looks to Wisemon.
Right. That was something that the previous Digi destined just to make sure that no one else could influence the machines. It was connected that you could put your Digivice into that glass case there on the hook, and your Digivice would essentially, as Oscar called it, log you in.
Cool. Seraphina does that.
All right. So
She
you
takes
take
it
off.
and just.
Okay, you take off the Digivice and you plug it in. As soon as you do, the case disappears into the console-like structure. You hear a bunch of whirring, then it comes back up, unfazed, undamaged, and then on the screen, welcome, Seraphina Valor.
That's my name. Don't worry about it.
The screen then blinks up, and you see 5 different functions appearing on the screen. The 5 details are, there is base, functions, city, items, and problem.
Problem. Well, very direct, aren't you?
Well, to be
Okay.
specific, they're all labeled as 5 different buttons. So you can click on them to influence them. You can click on them as a
Okay.
button.
I love how it's just the word problem and not even something like caution, warning. It's literally just problem. Amazing.
Anyway, she's going to click on database first to see what information she can find.
Very well. All of you, as you're watching Seraphina tap on the buttons there,
with the
as soon as
human hand, just in case.
Oh, I was about to make you roll. No. I can't. What kind of DM would I to pull the same trick twice? Anyway, Seraphina, roll me. No. So, as you
I'm still
click
willing to spend tokens for those gloves.
Nope.
I do not need them, sir. Stop being an old man and babying me. Thank you.
She turns around again and continues.
Okay. So as she clicks on database, you see the screen, the monitor slowly begin sort of shimmer a little bit, and then as the 5 buttons appear, you see a folder open up, and in database, you do not see a single file.
All right, this is completely empty, so it seems like everything got wiped.
Like she's like not even any folders. No, it's just empty. Right? It literally just says
Correct.
empty. Okay.
There is not a single thing in there. It's like creating a new folder and loading it up.
Okay, so this has been wiped. She goes on to what were the 5 buttons again? It was database. There was problem, which I find hilarious. There's
Yes.
city
So there's
was another one.
Yep.
I'm just gonna write the buttons. So it was database, city, problem, which I find funny.
Yep. There was items.
Yep, items. And the other one.
And, how did I blank? I had this written. God damn it. Let's see. Database. Okay. I had 5 written down. Why did I not write the 5th one? I said it and it was your DM had let you down.
I think you said map.
No.
No, it wasn't map. No, it wasn't map.
Was it not
wasn't
map?
No.
I need to look that back. I'll look that back. But I would say, because I realized I never put it on this, I will say that will be map for now. If there's a 6th thing I mentioned, I will get back to you about
city
that.
would have been the map.
Yeah.
That was my assumption.
City is something else. I'll tell you that right now.
Okay, then I'll just put map in quotation marks. She's gonna click on city.
Okay. Ooh, I get to do this now. Yes.
Like she's just kind of looking for information first.
Okay.
More than wanting
so
to...
okay. So the moment you click on city, the screen shimmers. Your Digivice glows.
Oh.
And
all right,
as a matter of fact,
thing going on. Fun.
As a matter of fact, as all of you select, as well as hers, all the rest of the Digivices begin to glow as well.
Oh, we're all having a sparkly light show.
Now?
Amazing.
Okay.
And then voice echoes out. City plan layout established. Authenticating all authentic devices.
Okay then.
Registered. 6 devices counted for. And at that point, you then see a screen that looks like this.
Ooh.
Very pixelated.
Oh.
Zoom out.
Ooh.
Oh, it's empty.
Ooh. Ouch.
Just rocks and dirt and rocks and dirt
So,
and rocks and dirt and
because that we have loaded this up now, the DM is now going to explain what this function is. Welcome to the main gimmick of the Firewall isolation. All of you guys are building Terra City. It's your job to not only fix it, but place it.
But what? But what?
So, placing it.
Placing it. Okay.
Yes, so I will explain how this works.
So we're doing like is this like tower defense, or is this like, oh, kind of customize the city and choose where buildings go?
Customize wherever you want it to go.
That's fucking cool.
So
that's gonna be awesome.
So I can now explain this because I was leaving this to when we got to the fight, but ironically enough, well done, you avoided fucking fight. You essentially talk no jutsu.
I won't lie. I was kind of tempted to have someone try and pick a fight with Agumon, but
That's fair. So, yeah. So to explain how this works, you can see the grid is divided as a 6x24 in a messed up state. Yes, that is the point of this. So as you guys recruit Digimon, you guys will get the opportunity to recruit them to join the city. But what Digimon can be recruited? Well, That's where your Digivices have a function now on them. Each day, each of you 6, once a day, can perform the scan function. The scan function will allow you to spend 1 adversity token for your thing. So for example, so you can only use this function once a day and only 1 Digi-destined per day.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
So, for example, if we had, say, Cooper had decided to use the scan function, no one else can use the function on the day until the sunrise of the next day.
Okay.
Okay, so it's once every 24 hours. Got it.
In a way, I'd say as soon as the sun rises. So you can use it at the end of a day and then get it back the moment the sun rises. You are able to do that.
Okay, okay. Got it.
But what this does is you can use the scan function as a tamer action. So it must be specified as a tamer action. It uses the tamer and the Digimon's turn if you're using this in battle, because it's a highly functional thing. Using this function, you spend 1 token, and if there is a Digimon in the area that is within your eyesight vicinity or has been exposed, I will tell you if any targets in your area can be recruited. However, if there are no targets, you do not get the token back.
I didn't think so. Can I use that now?
If you want to use it now?
Yeah, may as well.
I mean, we got 3 Digimon that we don't know if we can recruit or not.
And
okay.
And as well, I was going to have Cooper do it if no one else was going to do it. Because
I mean, it makes sense I do it first. I'm on the computer.
The DM the DM unleashing his toy.
Yeah, I would like to use the toy. I'm spending a token.
You giving Cooper a chance to press a button. They cannot resist the big button.
Okay. So you press okay, so to confirm this, if you're using scan, the one who's using it needs to declare, I'm using scan.
I'm using scan.
Very well. To do this, because they can mark off who's used it for the day and who's used it for the point.
Understandable. Yeah, I've taken 1 token off of Seraphina.
Correct. So also, there is one thing I did forget to mention about it, by the way. Whoever uses the scan function, they cannot use it the previous day as it's a recharging function. So it takes a full day for that person to recharge. So if someone uses it, they have to wait a day. So if Seraphina uses it now, which she is, until the sun comes up of the 2nd day, she cannot use it. So the next day, someone else has to use it.
Who chooses to use it. Okay, that's cool. I like that. That's fun.
Okay, that's cool. That's fair.
That's cool. I like that. That makes it makes it so that I'm not hogging it the whole time.
And also, as a thing to mention as well, some Digimon can only be recruited by fighting, some can only be recruited by talking. I made Charm a useful stat.
Thank you! Oh my god! All we need now is for Grit to be useful, and then we'll actually have like all the stats be usable. Jesus.
Who says the DM hasn't done that?
Like I said, that's kind of what I want to do with James. His grit is his street smart, so by first-hand experience sort of thing.
There is one more thing I'd like to declare, by the way, for the recruitment if you're going to do talking, and this is something you guys need to be aware of.
Okay.
When you use the scan function, if there's a Digimon that can be recruited, the only one who can talk to try recruit is the one who does the scan function.
Ooh.
Gotcha.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay, that's kind of like Fire. That makes me think of Fire Emblem and how like specific units have to talk to specific units on the enemy team to recruit them due to story reasons.
Well, it's going to be...
Yeah. So anyway, I was playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon when I was coming up with this, and the leader only being able to recruit.
Well, lucky for you guys, I've got a Charm D12, so hey.
I have a Charm D8, so it's going to be fun to see how Koopa talks no Jutsu's recruitable Digimon.
Dust.
Here's a question. Would James be also like... Oh, I was good. Sorry.
No, you
I
go.
was
You go.
wondering if say Sarah was trying to help out, could James help out with loyalty for the recruitment, or if the Digimon partners, such as Fujimon, who has the better charm over Sarah, could maybe be the one to try and talk them out?
That is a very good question. The only one who can do the talking, because you're in a world where the humans are classified as the problem, it's the humans who have to try fix it. If the Digimon partner wants to help, they are allowed to, but only them of the one
Only
that's
there.
out.
Yeah, so if Serafina was to say talk to a Vmon that's in the area, right? Only Fujimon would be allowed to assist.
Correct.
Is that right?
Okay.
Correct.
So then,
and
so I can't.
and just
So look, James is. Sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. You first. You first.
So for clarification, James cannot assist with his loyalty on that.
Correct. However, I did think about this as a way to be like, if you could do the talking, I would like to bring this up as one other thing. The one that does the scan, if the Digimon can be talked to, or you try to talk to them, there is a chance of a lower DC. So it's a way of making it a little easier because of the scan function. But if you fail it, it makes the DC higher for everyone who doesn't have it.
So further question then. Is there a distinction? Like, will the system tell me? I say, will the system? Will you tell me if the Digimon? Like, will you tell me the Digimon's requirement? Like, will I know when I find the Digimon if it's there? If it needs to be fought or talked to? I imagine the word is no, and I'd have to figure it out. But I'm still asking anyway.
To put to that question, it is a yes and no. So I can tell you which Digimon is, and you can still try to talk to them. It's just if the Digimon is more of a fighter, then then you can charm them.
They might make that known.
Yes. However, if it's
show me your determination.
Yeah, exactly. So it could be like, prime example. I'll use this prime example. Say if you found random Vmon, but he was the type who was just like, no, I want you to show me. Hit me as hard as you can. Show me that. I don't care. Hit me. And like, sure, you do it. But of course, if you're hitting him, you could accidentally explode and you'll accidentally delete him. But at least you know that hitting him was the way to get the requirement.
Okay. I like that. Okay, that's fun.
Yeah. And to one other question you mentioned, because it's best you all know this now, this layout, the structures that you see, the layout of this city here, the layout you see here, the tree, the crater, and the water, they are important. Ooh. Because one thing I forgot to mention, the Digimon may have requirements for where you might want to put them.
Ooh. Oh, this is okay. This makes me... Oh, fuck. Damn it, there's a thing that I'm thinking of. It's not Animal Crossing or Fire Emblem. Brain, please. Oh. No, I don't know. But it's making me think of those games where they want to be put in a specific place that makes them happy.
Yes.
Harvest Moon?
So...
I've never played Harvest Moon or Sawyer Seasons.
Neither. Nor have I.
So,
it's one of those games that came to mind.
Yeah, so to explain briefly, I will give you a prime example. Some Digimon could have no requirements. They could just say, oh, I'm happy wherever you put me. You can put them wherever you want. But some Digimon may have that, but they may have a requirement that says, oh, you need to put me by a spot with water, or I prefer to have a corner store, or I prefer to be near the tower, or something like that. But some Digimon could have punishments if you put them in the wrong spot.
Okay.
So you need to be careful. And you can move the structures, but in order to place them in a different spot, you need to return to the tower. So when you recruit them, you can put them anywhere on the map, but you have to put them, but you can only move them when you get back to the city.
It's a fucking game that reminds me of this, and I'm struggling so hard to think about what it is.
So
what
think of now
is Mystery Dungeon.
Is it what?
Dark Cloud.
I don't know what that is.
Points to you for bringing up Dark Cloud. Thank you.
It was an old PS2 game that was basically you got to rebuild a village by exploring a dungeon.
No, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's not that game, but I would say Dark Cloud 2, one of the best PS2 games, in my opinion.
I was gonna say like original mystery dungeon where you have to actually get like
the friend area.
Weird location, like yeah.
True, but those are already placed, and you can't move those.
Yeah,
fair enough.
Well, I'm sure it'll come up, but yes. So to sum up everything, just briefly, because there's a lot to take in, I'll just briefly touch it very quickly. You all have the scan function. If there are any Digimon that can be scanned, they can I will only tell you if they are able to be recruited if you can visibly see them or know they exist in your area. You can't just randomly go, oh, I bet this one on the other side of the map will be recruited. No, I can't tell you that.
No. Okay.
But
that's fine.
It's very. Oh,
go ahead.
If I may, I'm also guessing it's very possible that bosses are not recruitable too. It's like some maybe and some probably aren't.
I never said that.
Bosses.
I'm assuming.
Like any type of like really strong encounter. Like for example, I mentioned the isolators. Maybe they could be an option. Maybe they will not. You do not know unless you do the scan function.
We'd have to figure it out as we go. Okay.
Correct.
Oh, this really is like Fire Emblem. Oh, I love this.
Yeah. So that's that part there. And as a reminder, all of you can use the scan function, but if you use it, it's one adversity token, and you don't get it back. And only one Digidestined per day, and you have to wait 2 days for you to use it again.
That's cool.
And the city layout here, we'll go over this again when we get back there.
Ooh, I kind of also like that. This in case of for whatever reason, if the party does get split, someone from one side of the party uses it. Is like okay, and then the other party tries like shit. Someone must have already used it.
Yep, I made a punishment if you split the party.
Communication is key.
Yes. I'm not gonna lie. I was waiting to think about the idea of springing a trap for you about that. So well done for looking at that now.
All right. With that explained, let's see what the scan gives.
Yes. Okay. So you use the scan function, and you do get a signal.
Sorry, I'm laughing at what Aeon said. Okay, signal. Where is it?
Use 2 signals from outside the city.
I wonder if it's Agumon Gabumon. Because if they're still here, that is, you know.
Maybe
I mean, they're having stare-offs.
Is it in the location where Agumon and Gabumon are standing?
Because that you know of the spot where they are, because I will say that if you combine the function with the map on the computer, if you use the map on the computer,
yeah, I'll say she selects the map button after that to see what, like, if anything happened or something.
You get the signal from outside this. You get the outside from outside the city. But the thing is, you remember that a Goonie one was on the way there. You don't know if one of those is him, but you also don't know that. You just see there are 2 signals. Welcome to what the scan gives you. I can tell you if there is one. I do not tell you what they are specifically.
All right. Well, there's 2 signals coming up on the outside of the city from that scan thing I just did. So she kind of shrugs. Why don't we go check it out? I mean, maybe we can, I don't know, get them to start to fill us in. We can get help, maybe? Start building a little bit of a, not an army, but like, that's the wrong word. But like, you know what I mean,
Foundation.
right? Yeah, like residents, you know, try to bring people back and show them that, hey, we mean business.
Exactly. The only way to get started, the only way to get done is if you get started. So let's get to it.
Sure. Okay. After doing that, like, I will check out the problem button later.
However, before they do go, she presses the items button. She wants to see what that is.
Very well. You press the up button, and as you do, I'm so glad you did this now.
Yeah, I was I'm not leaving that button behind.
There is a button. The button that when you click on it, it says Digivice currently shows a lock on items. Unlock the function on your Digivice. Yes, you motherfuckers. I locked your item panel unless you do this now.
Hey, this is why you press everything.
No, don't press everything.
I'm gonna press
What's
buttons.
this?
I'm gonna press all of them.
What's this? And can nope.
Which one's the any key?
I think I'll have a tab. Sorry. Anyway,
Oh,
yeah. So you. So yes. So Serafina, you press the button, and do you unlock the items on your Digivice?
Yes, she will look at that afterwards.
Very well. Oh, well. So as you press this, as all of you notice this happening, you actually see a function that unlocks there. Items unlocked for Serafina Valor. And as it does, your Digivice glows, and it just says the word, okay.
Okay. Okay. And she then goes to the Digivice to check the function.
The item tab is now unlocked on your Digivice.
She opens it. I want to see if it's empty.
It is empty.
Okay. Okay, so it just gave me the function of basically having like an inventory. Think about it like, I guess, an RPG game where I just have a menu of that I can put stuff in. Best thing I can give you. Okay. I'm very curious about that problem button, but I don't want it to be like, oh my god, there's a problem, sound the alarm. I don't want to do that.
It might be, if I may interject, it might be a good idea to unlock that function on the rest of your comrades too.
Right, yeah. Next, somebody put in their Digivice. I'll give you the item function. Sorry, my brain went 1 mile a minute. Or 100 miles a minute. Let me do that for all of you. Put your stuff in one at a time.
James will do his next.
All right, old man. Here you go. Press his item button.
Okay, so you press the button, and as you do, a display message shows up on the screen. As it presses on the screen, it then says establishing. So you can tell that this is the first time done this. Welcome, James Wilson. Digivice recognized. Okay. And you go to unlock the tab for him as well. The tab is unlocked for the item.
Next.
Okay. James will look at it, if anything. Empty?
Well, James is looking at his Digivice. Cooper's going to place his Digivice on the terminal.
Thank you. Press his button. She's going to do this for every person just so we don't have to repeat the dialogue.
That is fair. That is fair. So I will say that it goes in the order that we have it here. So who was the next one up, sorry?
So Cooper was next.
Yep. So Cooper. So
James.
there is welcome. Yep. So welcome Cooper Dane. That's unlocked.
Next. That next person.
Mason's actually going to kneel down to Felicia and ask if she'd like to be next.
She nods.
Come on, kiddo.
He approaches.
Just put it in here, like this, and then she just kind of shows you, and then takes it out again.
She places her Digivice on the thing.
Good job. She presses the button.
And as you press the button, welcome Felicia Everset. And the item tab is unlocked.
She takes her Digivice back. And then just nods a thank you and walks back to the line.
Next.
After you.
Offering to Emily next, I presume?
Yeah.
Emily is not reacting to screamed commands, but after being offered to go first, she just reluctantly approaches and puts her Digivice on the hook thing.
Press button.
Yay.
The screen begins to glow, and then appears, "Welcome, Emily Andrews." And the item tab is unlocked for Emily.
Yeah, she grabs her device
And last
goes
but not
back.
least,
Yep.
And
Milton will go laugh because he is a gentleman.
fair enough.
But is he a
So
scholar?
once he puts it in, presses button.
Welcome, Mason Granger. And the item tabs is unlocked for you as well.
Perfect. Take it back.
Me?
I'm gonna take your Digivice back because it's done. You did it. You've got the thing.
Yeah, he took it back.
Okay, good.
Well, in which case it. Well, in which case it sounds like you have your next destination at the moment. I will see what I can acquire from your information, as I still have some privileges based on my connection here, so if you'll permit me, I'll see what I can do from my end to get things ready for you. In the meantime, if there's an opportunity to recruit someone, might be worth go checking it out.
Yeah, let's go. Knock yourself out, and well, don't literally knock yourself out, but you know what I mean, right, Shirley? Sorry, I'm a bit blunt.
No, that's perfectly fine. Tinkermon, Fujimon, Bearmon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Be sure to protect them if there is any problems, and make sure that you make the other three not cause any problems.
He Bearmon salutes.
No harm will come to my. No harm will come to Big Brother on my watch.
Okay, eyes go two different directions. What's the problem?
We'll figure it out together. And she's gonna pet his head.
I swear to God, if he digivolves and becomes a super genius.
Becomes quantum.
I will not confirm nor deny this statement.
I will at least tell you this. I will tell you this as somebody put a comment on the video, the first one, and was already speculating on who they think your Digivolution roots are.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah.
I'm taking a look at
too.
this shit. I'm taking a look at this shit.
Yeah, it's on the first episode on YouTube. Okay. So.
What were they in for a surprise?
Well, we shall see. So, I presume that means all of you are heading out to go try your first route.
Yep.
Very well. So, as the six of you leave the tower, that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Oh, that was so good.
Heck yeah.
I want to continue.
I know. So, what did you think? Yes, you did. So, Lauren, how this is working? What do we think?
I love it. I love this idea.
I do too.
Really cool.
Well,
I kind of like the fact that maybe James will get to play around with the whole. I'm a construction worker. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. So I will tell you right now. The moment that Dust said he was playing a builder, my head went, "This is just perfect."
And after seeing the map layout, I am really hoping we come across Junkmon and Kenkimon.
Well, I mean, I can never confirm nor deny what you'll be coming across.
That is very true, but still,
it's kind of a shame I never actually took skilled at construction, just because like I don't see me actually doing anything with this, even though he is one.
Well, I still say that when I first saw the idea for James, like, he's gonna have a Junkmon or something, like a builder, but Bearmon still, it's adorable.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see the comment. Person that took the guesses essentially just guessed everyone's default line.
Yeah. Whether anyone's confirmed or denied, we shall see. I also love the fact that someone set the line as Bearmon. I think one for Time Stranger, I believe, or mostly for Time Stranger.
Yeah, they said one for Time Stranger.
Yeah.
Pokemon even have a canon line.
Junkmon?
Psychmon, I
Oh,
don't believe does. I think
No,
he's more of
Psychomon
a.
A lot.
he digivolves into either Gururumon or Fangmon these days.
Yeah,
Oh, so
although
they guessed
Yeah.
Guru Ramon, so they're guessing like.
the only one I'm familiar with is the one that's featured in the Cross Wars, like the sequel one, the one that has Gumdrum on it.
Yeah,
The Psychmon in that has Astamon is the one Psychmon goes in.
Yeah, he warp digivolves to
Yeah.
Astamon. While the
And then
Dracmon
is
in that
actually
series
Quetzmon.
becomes a Yashamon, which is weird.
Well, we shall wait and see. So, hey, yeah, I'd like to keep quiet because the thing is, so just to mention to the viewers out there, to bring this a fair point on this one, all 6 of the people here in this campaign, the only people who know the Digivolution lines of the Digimon's partner is myself, the person who is playing the shush you. It took me a bit. So is the DM, the tamer, because they created the line, and the person who is playing the Digimon based on knowledge on what the tamer person has decided to spell. So based on that is how much is passed on there. Obviously, we want to make sure everyone's good. So all these guys know it, and all I ask is respect to what's going on and enjoy the damn show. So it will be another month before we get into the next episode, but next episode we'll get these guys to try do their very first recruits. So will the guys be able to recruit any of the 2 Digimon outside? Will Agunimon be able to bring the full favor to our Digidestined? Will they be able to find a way back home? And most important of all, will they enjoy Theme Park Simulator?
I'm really trying to think about which game this is making me think of, but I'm just failing.
I know, same here.
I'm just failing.
I feel like
really
there's
hard.
Okay, but personally,
what I
as
could
a
also
player, I'm just Theme Park Simulator. I love these games. I love them so much.
We're basically playing a tycoon game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the ideas that actually come to mind, I never played it, but maybe like one of the the dinosaur tycoon games where.
Oh, I love those. I love those.
Yeah.
Because like I would assume that you have to place them in good spots.
Oh,
that
I'm
work
so
with them.
glad I got to do my own little flash moment. Just like, hi, bye.
When it's me do it again.
I will say part of the thing for the cases of this one, I will bring this up just briefly, was this part of this campaign's influence was the old Bullfrog games from the old PC days and stuff like that. So yes, Theme Park Simulator was part of it. The main one I had in my head was Dungeon Keeper, because in that game you recruited different minions, but if they were in the same room for too long, they actually fought against each other because they didn't like each other. So example, if you had a fly and a spider, then yes, the spider would attack all the flies, even if they're your own allies. So you lose allies if you don't manage that right.
I hope we don't come across a point where it's like, oh, we have 2 Digimon, they want the exact same spot, but they can't. Unless,
We
like,
just,
there's a
just get a red Vegemon, a Weedmon, and a regular Vegemon fighting over a garden plot.
Oh, I love how you're speculating. This is right. Well,
fight!
Like, it is going to be fun to
Well-
see how we each interact with the scan fact, especially Felicia.
Oh,
Yeah, because Felicia is your highest charm of the players.
Yep.
Yeah.
And as well, we don't know if the other Digimon know how to read.
Well, there's one way she could charm them without needing to write anything down. Puppy dog eyes activate.
Exactly. we come across like a metal Tyrannomon ready to destroy. So please don't hurt us. Blink, blink, blink.
Oh, so I will also mention one little thing to pass on, by the way, just so that way you guys can look ahead for this for the future. The one who does the scan function, by the way, just to pass this on as a rule set, the one who does the scan function is the one who has to start the talk. The others can try to do something afterwards. Might be a harder DC based off of things. So just as
I have to initiate conversation. Cool.
Correct. So to pass on, so we had the notes for the next time, Seraphina has to be the one. The moment her Digivice recognizes the signal, that's the scan fully done. and it's her who has to instigate it. And you can only
Sounds
talk, and
good.
you can only talk to one target at a time.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
This is why I gave myself high charm, because clearly I'm amazing.
None of them knew any of this rule set beforehand.
No, even I did not
Okay.
as co-DM.
That's fair.
Like,
yeah.
There we go.
and I was considering the whole idea of swapping James's fight with his charm.
Yeah.
Well,
Just because
I will say
I don't.
we will. Sorry.
But you know what? With this, I think I would rather keep it. Like, I can see him like, oh, he's an okay guy, but he's probably not really a charmer, as it were. How he got his wife, well, that's a whole another story.
I wonder how high my charm is compared to the rest of you, despite me being a gremlin of chaos.
D4.
Well,
I just checked. I'm surprised I put it that high. It's a 10 for me.
I'm D12.
I'm a D8.
Oh, I'm higher than
James
all
is
of
a
you,
D4.
probably except for Felicia, who's probably a D20.
She is.
She is a D20.
What's Mason's charm?
I'll tell you after we finished.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry.
We'll find out. Yeah, so until then, everyone, that's where we'll end tonight. So, as we said before, next episode will be going up in, well, this episode will be passed on here. So if you're on YouTube, we'll see you guys next month when it'll happen in March. So we'll see you guys for that one. And hopefully we'll have a grand old time. So we'll see how things go there. So perceptions roll low. It's time for us to go. So until then, it's goodbye from Brownie, your game master. Goodbye from my players. It's goodbye from Dust.
Have a good night, everyone. I
It's
can't
good
wait
night
for
from Dell.
next session.
Bye, everybody.
It's goodbye from Dahara.
Good night.
It's goodbye from Cooper.
Goodbye, everyone. Have a good evening.
This is twice. It's goodbye from Kristen.
Goodbye, everybody.
And goodbye from an Aeon.
Okay, well, I don't think the spoiler police are behind me, so very quickly, make Pulse Monster Camp.
I'm sorry, I had to intervene.
Didn't have to chuck him in the closet. Damn.
Let me out. Don't worry. I've given him potato chips.
Ooh, barbecue.
Ooh, barbecue chips, always a good one. Anyway, until then, this is Brownie of the Joychard Gamers signing off on Let's Roll Live, the Firewall Isolation. And just remember, my young friends, you best roll high, because otherwise, it could mean goodbye. Catch you all later.
Bye.